In the last adventure, we decided we were going to scout around the keep, go around back, find out there's displacer beasts. Oh no! All right, we go in anyways. Why? Because we don't give a shit. We tough like that. All right, we strong.
You're a honey
Then
badger.
then we saved our buddy, and then you remember how I said we were big and strong and not scared? Okay, that was the opposite of what actually happened next. We were totally scared and we ran like bitches. Like, and I don't mean like kind of sort of bitches, because like kind of sort of bitches, when I got shot with an arrow, would have turned around and said something. No, I just kept going. I just let him do what he did to me. I was just like, this is how life is. You know what I'm saying? Then we get away. All right, we hide. All right, cool, 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 cool. Get the heat off of us, like GTA. All right. Then we go back to find our whip. Shoot, man, they got that thing sitting on cinder blocks, man. They looted it. They took it all out, and we were stranded. Right. We had to walk back. All right. But once we walked back, though, man, we had a homie in tow. We broke him out of jail. You know what I'm saying? That's how life is on the streets, right? And then we get back to the town, and they're like, "Oh shit, he's still alive." We're like, "Dope, baby." All right. Then we sit there and we talk to some folks, be like, "Hey, yo, sorry your whip got towed," and they're like, "That sucks, but my buddy's back." I'm like, "Hell yeah, your buddy's back." And then we started doing some chemistry shit like Walter White and shit. All right, got some fire. All right, you know what I'm saying? So that straight fire. Drax has got that shit. Mm-hmm. And we got some pot. Yeah, Kingo made some pot. It was pretty dope.
No, made pot? What?
Yeah, well, made a healing potion, so I made a pot.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Okay,
yeah.
pot.
Yeah. I have no idea where all that came from, to be honest with you.
It was
I
great.
mean, yeah, earn yourself a point of DM inspiration.
Yeah, I like the way you did it better. I was gonna do like a last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Do you know, like, as I've been playing games, I've just been rewatching Dragon Ball Z. Like, I'm already through the Frieza saga and everything. Episodes take so long. All right, so are we at a general understanding? Like, so the first thing we want to do is make the trip out to Big Al's. We'll pit stop in Coneyberry, see if that cart there is salvageable at all. And then from there, are we wanting to? We can ask around town to see if there's any like tasks or something that need to be done. But I think we pretty much got all of them in here. So I'd say we venture down to the gnome village, check them out, see if there's any quests, any tasks that they need done, or that we can maybe make some money on. Begin that cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
And then possibly maybe deal with Obi's debt collector.
Yeah.
Because he has not mentioned owing anybody a life debt at all again.
That's
Oh, by the way, we may or may not owe East Dave a favor. That's not a decision.
I was waiting for you to make a reference to that.
You know, he's called Easter Dave because they thought he was dead for 3 days.
Yes, which makes work so much more entertaining because we have babies. We literally have East Dave.
I owed him a favor. It was about $600, and I did not want to do that.
That is not a man you want to be owing favors to.
He was the DJ at the wedding, by the way.
Oh, shit, if I would have known that then, I would have had way more fun that day. I already had a shit ton of fun, but I would have had way more.
I would have had more fun if I didn't cut myself.
Did you?
I remember how you cut yourself now.
Did you cut yourself in 2 pieces?
No, I cut myself trying to catch a thing of flour.
This is Wii Sports Resort.
Yes. You
We
copied that off me.
Yes.
Have an original idea of your own girl, Ray.
No.
And all the single ladies come for the flower bouquet throw. Fluffy, get over here.
Addie came. The little girl came. She caught it.
Did Addie actually catch it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought Fluffy catched it and then gave it to her.
No, he caught mine.
I'm still mad that you left my garter in the freaking suit and gave it to the black old man.
I forgot. Anyway, so away from that story, carrying on. So, Big Al, right?
Let's go.
Big Al's toy barn.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna be riding in style, bareback, so my ass is gonna hurt.
Yes.
It ain't gonna be
let's-
just your ass.
You going Brokeback Mountain this time?
Draxus, as a note, you are a tiefling. You have a tail, correct?
Yes.
I would like to know how you're going to sit in your saddle once you get it.
I assume I'm probably gonna cut a hole.
How are you going to sit on your horse? Are you going to sit side saddle?
No, just lean forward a little bit. Enough to be comfortable, kind of like just
The,
holding the neck.
the fact that
Draxus riding his-
Fluffy
Good.
knows about Brokeback Mountain
Actually,
tells
no.
me so much.
The artwork I got, he has horns. I assume I'll just gently hold on to the horns.
Draxus out here using his new sports bike.
I was gonna say he could sit down and like kind of like cat wrap his tail around his lap, like bring it over and sit it in his lap.
It's the fact of where it comes out of the tailbone.
Yeah.
Just get a bigger saddle. Or a longer one.
No, you're not right. You can't sit straight down because of the tail coming out.
I was going to say, like,
Oh.
tieflings and tailed creatures are common enough in, like, D&D where, like, they have stools or, like, chairs with a hole in the back to accommodate.
See, I was thinking it was coming up a little bit higher, but I realized how low it is now.
Called a tailbone for a reason. It's where your tail is. That goes away while you're
Most
inside your mouth.
people, when you say like their tailbone, or like you see people that like draw things, it's by their tailbone, but like 2 inches above their butt crack.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yours is like right at your butt crack, like dragging.
Pretty much.
He has to make sure not to poop on his tail when he goes and fertilizes bushes.
At least if Draxus has gay sex, at least they have a handle.
Say
Oh,
that.
God.
Do they get to sing Old Town Road while they're I'm gonna ride till I can't. Oh.
Alright, so you guys are sitting in Phandalin. You guys are heading out soon onto the road? Or is there anything that you'd like to do before you leave?
No.
I'm gonna say goodbye to Lennar. Give him a nice hug.
I appreciate the hug and the goodbye. Please stay safe while you're out there.
We will do our
That's
best to
why we lost
return.
Lennar likes hug.
I know you like hugs. Would you like a hug as well, Obi?
Sure.
He's going to run up to you and give you a hug as well.
Yeah.
Is he still wearing his glasses?
He is wearing his glasses.
We did good. Ginkgo did good.
He is Ginkgo who made him, right?
Yeah, Ginkgo made him.
Now that he was back in town, he was able to grab some parchment and some charcoal, and he is going to give you a sketch of what he would like his glasses to look like if you get the chance to remake them.
Yes, I love it.
So he hands you this little piece of paper. Do you know who Ozzy Osbourne is?
Yes.
He wants Ozzy glasses.
I have those.
And there is a note that he wants purple lenses.
Got it. Giggle with what he is on it, and he will work on this.
He smiles and nods.
I appreciate the ones that you gave me nonetheless.
Okay, everyone, we are on lookout for purple stained glass.
Noted. Music is very relaxing.
Yes. So, you guys are going to be heading to Big Owl's, correct?
Yes, with a
Is that what I...
Yeah, pit stop at Coneyberry just to check on that cart. See if it's salvageable.
Alright. Sorry.
No promises on it being salvageable. Just.
I will say, I do believe it was Jiraxis who rolled for it. It is not salvageable.
Never mind then. F that place.
How many years have you been away from Coneyberry? When was it last attacked?
We don't know if they got pressure treated pine from Yellowwood.
Yeah, by the way, I was right. He is 30.
Yeah. Regardless, it's been some years.
Oh, no. I mean, I knew it was a long shot, but it was one of those we'll see,
Alright, so, you guys are out on the road again.
I was about to say that.
I have already done my rolls for random encounters. So, you guys will be able to get right outside Phandalin before you get a random encounter.
Nice. Well done, guys.
Yep. It is up to you if you would like to stop. But as you are going by, you happen to notice two large forms hulking outside of what looks to be a tiny road. Actually, it'd be more at the crossroads. At a tiny roadside tavern called the Crossroads.
Are we in the Barrens?
No one make a deal.
As you are going by, you happen to you are able to easily avoid this if you so wish, but it looks like there are two armored ogres trying to peer into this tavern.
I mean, the right thing would be to see what's up.
Would it?
I mean, it could technically be our fault. Ogres were allied with the orcs, and we kind of pissed them off.
Yep.
They could be following us, so it could be our fault. I feel it's right
Yep.
for us to stop.
I mean, we'll try and talk our way through it first. I mean, we're not barbarians.
One of us is.
Hey. I will bite you.
She said you're looking awfully tasty right now.
Alright, I will set you all down. Jiraxis, have you summoned Ruin yet?
Yeah, I said I was riding out on him.
Alright, you are riding on Ruin.
Now, do I get some kind of like a disadvantage from trying to do it bareback?
No.
I was gonna say, because, I mean, given the fact of how smart it is, we're like linked together, I wouldn't think so, but it's worth asking.
Yeah, you are not at any disadvantage. All it is, if you don't ride without a saddle, you are easier to be knocked off. because if you have a saddle, you can have advantage on your check to stay in.
I figure stirrups, saddle, being able to hold on better. Got it. Gonna make him a seatbelt.
Pretty much. Alright. Yeah. Forgot that Roll20 likes to be a little bit finicky now.
I thought you were gonna say. I think Roll20 likes to be a little bitch. I was like, okay.
I mean, you wouldn't be wrong if you said that too. So yeah, you see as you go along what looks to be a armored ogre and like this sort of piecemeal, like very roughly hammered armor, covering its arms and like a big plate on its stomach, and it seems to be like looking into the door, trying to get it open, but the doors seem to be barred. What do you guys do?
Can we look through a window? Do we see are the people in the like area that's like hiding? Like, did they see the ogres coming? They locked themselves up. Can we see through a window at all? I'll stealth. I'll stealth. Shit. Because I don't know how far we are from the ogres and the building. Have they seen us yet?
Why don't we get a group stealth check? Drax, this technically does also involve your horse, so you need to roll for stealth on your horse.
How do I do that?
You just roll Dex, because it does not have stealth. Never mind.
What's up, yo? I mean, I was planning on talking anyway, so it's fine.
Double never mind. Triple never mind.
Somebody get like a 20.
Quadruple never mind.
Oh my god.
Give me 1 second. I had to open it up on a different browser because I wasn't hearing the music.
Do you still want me to roll for the horse?
Yes. Just cause I want to see.
See how bad this gets.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Nice. Is that everyone?
And nope, still missing Ginkgo. That's it.
Even our
I've
stealthy
never
person.
seen a less. I was gonna say I've
We're
never
a
seen
little
a less
shell-shocked.
stealthy party.
We're just like walking around screaming like a bunch of drunkards.
1 second, my. Sorry, I'm waiting for my.
Everybody's like slap happy because Obi
We
farted or
survived.
something, or he
Yep.
said something to the horse and the horse headbutted him.
I look at it as I'm getting the bad rolls out of the way.
All I know is all our dice need to go in jail, so everybody change their colors right now. Because goodness, Lothar got a 1, I got a 1, even the horse got a 1.
Damn it, Mr. Ed.
Ah, I
Oh,
missed the
I know
chance.
why. The kitty paddling and training weren't in the room. Now they're in the room, so we should be good now.
I can't believe I missed a chance to call him Mr. Ed.
Hi, Loki.
I'm so sorry. Stealth roll.
Yes.
I didn't click ginkgo on mine.
The only one that rolled well, ginkgo.
Did she save us?
No.
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 Save myself. I'm away from the group.
My dear sirs, may I help you in your endeavor in seeking entry into this establishment?
The ogre that is currently in front turns and goes to stand up, but there's like an awning above its head, so it just cracks its skull against the wood, rubs its head, then takes a step back and stands up. You.
My dear sir, we are just traveling, a band of friends on a traveling adventures, and we just happened to see this inn, and we decided to walk forward. Is there an issue afoot at the moment, or is there any reasonings of appearing in? Were you not invited to the birthday party?
Day.
You know, with streamers and all the fanfare.
No.
I like how he's like, oh, we're just gonna talk to him, as then he proceeds to mock them.
Golf. Visitors. You see walking out from behind what looks to be a second armored ogre.
My dear sirs, we are not trying to cause harm or any interference. We are just curious as to the predicament in which we have been placed upon ourselves.
Oh. Guff, why are we here? We are here because we told to search for adventures. One look like Demon Man, one look like Bird, one look like Dwarf, one look... Hey...
Oh, God.
I'm pondering my brain very strong at this current moment. I do not feel like I've seen these individuals you're seeking for.
Make me a deception check. These guys are dumb.
What?
Well,
The
what
hell?
was that play? What was that play you saw, Guff? Well, of course I know him. He's me. That's him. The ogre named Guff, and the other ogre whose name you do not know, begin to take out their weapons. Is there anything that anyone would like to do?
I'm going to, as my action before we roll initiative, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Do we want to ask them why they're looking for them?
Well, they're drawing weapons. I'm assuming that this isn't good.
Yeah, because you just tried to fool him. He's insulted.
He's already insulted. He's dumb.
I'd like to try to
Insulted more.
make an intimidation check since I have the tanned head of the other one.
I have an intelligence of 5. I know what
Guys-
I'm talking about.
What if they want our help and you showing them a head of one of their people is gonna be like, well, we're gonna fucking kill them. They're not good people. Like, what if this is
Oh
something?
yeah, what? Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, no.
I assume they're trying to kill us because they're looking for us.
They were looking for us. They said they were looking for adventurers. They're not saying they were looking for murderers.
Yeah.
They didn't say that we're looking for, anything. They
needed
just
help.
said adventurers.
Whoa. It's a good point. Good.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of a good point.
Whoa, my dear friends, there's no need for fighting. If you do not wish for quarrel, we shall not fight. If there's questions or options you have, can I make this is for a persuasion now to not fight?
Because I was stealth, I was like hiding behind the horse. Can I like pop out and pretend like, oh, were you looking for me?
No. That was gonna be a group stealth and like.
Damn it, people!
Yeah, we all fucked out.
Yeah. That 119 does not save the group.
You sons of bitches! You sons of bitches!
At least I'm not doing it raw, where it's just whoever has the lowest is the one who sets it.
What up, yo?
I don't know, we all rolled pretty low.
So I think mine was actually lower.
I was gonna say, Perky's was 1. His horse was 1.
My dear friends,
the 2 were loud.
We do not need to fight. Am I allowed persuasion, or are we just kind of boned on that?
You kind of boned on that.
Yeah, see, I told you guys I should have cast Spirit Guardians.
I mean, you can still cast Spirit Guardians once your turn comes around.
Yeah, but I was trying to do it before my turn came around.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So
y'all talk me out of doing the greatest spell in the game.
Let's say, because if they are coming out as blades drawn like to fight, I would like to try that intimidation check.
On your turn, yes, you may.
Okay, somebody just asked what the fuck they want. Just be like, what the fuck's your deal? What the fuck you want?
That's the best I've ever rolled for initiative.
King roll die.
See? They were trying to kill us.
What if we're just their new king?
I don't know where my token is. There I am.
Damn.
Yeah, this is not... Kinda need to put the dice in jail.
I changed my color on mine.
By the by, Jaraxxus, do not roll initiative for Ruin. You guys are gonna share initiative.
Yeah.
Just because it makes it a lot easier.
How do I move them together, or do they move separately?
So what you can do is you can click outside of your token, and then, oops. You can click outside of your token and drag to, like, you know how you can do that, and you create like a little blue box.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then you just cover both of them at the same time, and then you can use arrow keys to move them both at the same time. As a note, Jaraxxus, even though you are in that corner square, I just did that for art reasons, because that looks like it's a perfect fit. You, Jaraxxus, are now technically in all 4 of those spaces that your horse is, because that's how mount rules are. It's weird.
So at least on that square, he kind of looks like he's sitting on the horse.
That's why I put him there. That's literally exactly why I put him there. Anyway, Lothar, it is your turn. You said you would like to cast the Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardian. Obviously targeting all of my teammates so that they're not affected by it.
15-foot radius?
Mm-hmm.
Are you summoning Celestials or are you summoning Fae? Because I know you're not summoning Fiends.
No, I'm summoning Celestials.
Would you like to describe what it looks like as your Celestials are summoned?
Ooh, yeah. So, as I cast the spell, you see a group of just pure white winged angels that are now circling around, engulfing this entire area, the 15-foot radius, 30-foot diameter area. Y'all feel no effects of it. However, I mean, they're basically, just think of like just a whirlwind going through, and it is, like I said, celestial beings of pure energy just floating around. Yep, and they're going to start their turn inside the circle.
All right.
Rock and roll, baby.
All right. Is there anything else that you would like to do with your turn?
That's it. Because let me mark that spell off, by the way. Actually, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself too.
You can only cast one level spell.
Oh, that's right. My bad. All right. So actually, I don't have anything else because I don't have any other bonus actions to use right now.
All right. Then it is the ogre's turn. All right. Let me pull up their stat block. See how. Okay.
It is a DC 14 save for health.
That's not the ogre that is there. Draxus, you're probably the most prominent target, being on top of a horse. Wouldn't you say?
I mean, I would be sitting up higher than the most, yes.
Does a 18 hit you?
It does, but that tree and bush and stuff is in the way, so does that give me any kind of cover?
Not really, because it's a giant ogre, and it's a small bush. And you're on top of a horse.
I had to try.
You will take 12 points of piercing damage as this ogre takes what looks to be a literal small sapling that has been made into a makeshift javelin and yeets it at you, shish kebabbing through your arm.
Ouch.
Before falling back out.
Oh, would you look at that? I've been impaled.
And that is its turn. Obi, it is your turn now.
Right. Let's do. Whatever ogre just eated the massive stick at Draxus.
A 13 will not hit.
Fuck.
Actually, let me double check. A 13 will not hit. As you fire your bow, but the arrow plinks off of its armor. Anything else that you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna stick.
All right. Draxus, what would you like to do?
Alright, so on the horse I get 60 feet, correct?
Yes, you get 60 feet of movement. Faster than the monk.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward, and since apparently they've chosen violence, I'm gonna look at them and be like, alright, you big, fat, dumb bastards, if any of you want to end up like your friend here, I'm gonna pull out the head, I suggest you calm down and we talk this out and you can go peacefully.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Maybe? Worth a shot.
Alright. A 15. No, 14, because you wouldn't have had a chance to, guidance, because that's an entire action. First one, second one, third one. They all stop and just kind of look. They look less aggressive and more like worried. Is that your turn, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
I figured talking to them would be my turn. I didn't think I could really do anything else.
Alright.
I figured it was
Trish,
conversation or nothing else.
It is your
Yes.
turn.
There's a big giant horse in my way, right?
Yes. You are currently staring at horse butt.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Oh shit, there's a third one over there. Well, look it. So there's 3?
There are 3.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow. And what happened to my character sheet?
Should still be there.
No, it for some reason decided to shut itself.
Ah.
Because I had it minimized, but for some reason. So which one Dreadful Strike rolls automatically?
Dreadful Strike rolls automatically.
And then can I roll Hunter's Mark when I shoot, or is that a one-off? Like, is that the action, the Hunter's Mark?
You would use your bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on a target of your choice, and it stays on that target until they die.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow. So if these are checks, I should roll all 3 at once, in theory.
10 will not hit.
That doesn't matter. Okay, we're changing my color of my dice. We're gonna go pink, because... Yay, pink. Because this Valentine's Day coming up. There we go. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
And I now have pink dice.
I changed mine to just like green, like
cute
pistachio.
Yeah,
like
pistachio or like was it with the cactus looking things. It starts with an E. Or they look like a whole bunch of different like little tiny like flowered cactuses.
I don't know plants.
What is your DC again?
14.
14. That guy fails. Roll some damage.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, he immediately takes 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay, Lou.
And you hear him say, "Alright, we stand down. Please don't. Oh god, you're hurting us still.
Yeah.
We surrendered." And he is going to, because you are hurting him even past surrender, continue to fight.
I mean, nothing I can do about
it. He is going to get close, and he is going to bonk the person who tried to hurt him with the summoned angels.
I mean, how does he know it's me? I mean, like, come on, me.
It's surrounding you. All right. So, Lothar, does a 19 hit you?
It does indeed.
You are going to take 13 reduced to 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Please make me a wisdom, or not wisdom, a Constitution saving throw. DC is 10. Your spirit guardians immediately drops.
No.
Thus the fate
I know.
of casters without warcaster.
I
You're
know. It's
not
my
rolling
next
well.
fate.
Scarlet, it is now your turn.
Okay, so since they see me, can I still do like ruthless attack?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do ruthless attack because I've never done that before.
What can you mean reckless attack?
Yeah.
You've done that before.
You've done
Have
it.
I?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna do that. I don't know how do I roll for that?
Roll an advantage,
So
I think.
what you all it is you roll advantage on your check or on
Okay.
your attack roll.
And then I'm gonna do it with a dagger.
All right. So are you just yeeting a dagger?
No, I'm gonna like full on run and try to like stabby stab.
Alrighty. A 21 will certainly hit.
Probably need to get in
Are
range.
you raging?
Sure.
I asked because your rage damage is calculated in there, so I had to ask.
Oh no, I wasn't. It was just when I put advantage on it. For some reason, I put my rage on there too.
It should be a different toggle altogether between the two of them. Alright, a 21 will hit for 7 points of damage. Which one are you attacking? Because you are currently away from them?
That one. That one.
Alright, you would have gotten an attack of opportunity from the other one to get to that one.
Okay.
So, does a 15 hit you?
One second. I want to say no, but I'm not 100% sure.
You have a 16, so no.
No.
Then you feel as a giant, what is literally just a tree with no leaves, almost crush you. Alright, Ginkgo, it is your turn.
We really need to make sure we're focusing firing on these guys.
So I have a question about my stunning strike, and because I do have my 2 attacks,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. So could I do, because I have an extra attack because I leveled up. Could I do stunning strike on 2 different beings?
Yes.
That would be 2 separate attacks. Okay.
You can do stunning strike every single
Forgot
time
about
you
that.
hit. It is one of the reasons why monks, while everyone says they are underpowered, are ridiculously overpowered if you give them a high wisdom.
Yeah, I'm smart.
I have 2 shots too, don't I?
Yeah, you now have 2 attacks.
Mother.
Okay, perfect. I can move 8 spaces because I have 40 movement.
Yep.
I am gonna move right here. Am I still in melee range? So I never got it right for both of them?
That is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 key points because I'm gonna use stunning strike on each hit. I'm gonna do 2 attacks. I'm gonna try and do stunning strike on these 2.
Okay. First one is going to be the one next to Lothar or the one next to Scarlet?
First one's gonna be the one near Lothar because I'm just kind of going in order.
All right.
1 second. I'm just. Oh god.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
Scarlet, you have 2 attacks now too. Also.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, it was also on me. I should have reminded you.
No, you're
So
fine.
we
I'm
get
supposed to
extra
remember.
attacks now, right?
Sure, why not?
I did not expect that to work.
Okay, so sorry, I just want to make sure I'm reading. I linked it in the chat. So it's only when I hit a creature that I can spend a key point. So I don't have to spend a key point before I hit the creature. Is that correct?
That is
How
correct.
I'm reading it?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna do 2 melee. I'm gonna do my quarterstaff twice. Well, I'm gonna roll it once for. I think I have my Eldritch Call I'm turning off because I'm not using that right now. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not screwing anything up. Okay. That is hit 1. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know if that's gonna hit.
A 16 will hit.
Actually, with Scarlet there, wouldn't you have advantage on your attacks?
No.
Flanking? No? I thought we did flanking.
Scarlet.
What about Jaraxxus being there?
Jaraxxus, yes.
I mean, I already hit, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, you can roll again to see if you get a crit.
That's a good point, Ryan.
Nope.
It was bad.
Roll some damage. However.
And then I'm going to use a key point for Stunning Strike.
Alright. What is your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier, if I'm looking at it correctly, I have a 16 in wisdom, so it should be a 3 if I'm looking at that correctly.
Alright, so your save will be 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is now 3 instead of 2. So that's 11 plus 3 for a 14 total. So they need to roll a 14 or higher to pass and not lose their entire next turn. They rolled a 13. They are stunned and lose their entire next turn.
I'm going to roll to hit the other one. And that's not a full flank with Scarlet there, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
That does hit. Alright.
And I have spent my 2 key points that I used for each of those stunning strikes. I'm just trying to be very honest about it.
That is correct.
Hi, Covington.
And this
Hi,
one now
buddy.
needs to make a DC 14 Constitution save.
Hi, baby.
Yeah,
Hi.
it also fails.
Hi.
So
Hi.
it goes to lift its giant club and crush you like the ant you are compared to it, and then you just simply walk up, punch it in the gut, and then it just freezes. Completely unable to move, its body shivering. Lothar, it is your turn.
Alright, let's rock this shit.
Here you go. Look.
Alright, I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Alright.
I'm going to spawn it right here where I'm pinging.
I don't think I ever made a thing for your spiritual
No, we used Big Al last time.
Alright, I need to make that 1 second.
I didn't roll my second thingy. Can I do that?
Yeah, Scarlet and Triss, roll your second attacks. Yeah,
Does that hit?
hit. Yeah, that doubles all of your stuff, including your Hunter's Mark and your thing. So
Does that include Hunter's Mark?
That's including in that roll.
Cool.
It says that you're including Hunter's Mark and Dreadful Strike.
Yes.
So because I can't bother math.
I didn't know my mic was open, so sorry.
It's fine.
You just dealt 28 damage with a single strike against that ogre.
Thanks. Pink was the way to go then.
You have successfully knocked it to almost half health in a single hit.
Nice job.
Thanks.
And Scarlet, you also need to do your secondary attack, which is also at advantage.
Okay.
Since you were recklessing.
I posted Bird in the image in the art. I posted a glowing warhammer we could use for the spiritual weapon. I just googled it real quick.
I am going to attack the same person.
Alrighty.
And I am going to hit him with my great axe.
Alrighty. Roll to see if you hit. 19 would definitely hit. And you said you were not raging.
No, I tried to change it again, but oh, okay, I see why it's okay. I fixed it.
Alright. Whoops. Lothar, now it's your turn. My apologies.
No worries.
All the worry.
So I'm spawning the spiritual hammer right there next to Scarlet.
Alright. For now, while I get your new
Yeah.
thing, you are going to have a party token. Hooray!
That works. Alright, so then what I'll do first is I'll have the spiritual weapon hit first.
Alright. So it is automatically at advantage because it is stunned. Because stun is ridiculous.
So I'm going to... Alright, so we're going to swing.
I'm a good little crow.
You're a terrifying little crow.
The crow of murders.
It's the best.
Is it crows or is it ravens that's a murder? I know the other one is an
Crows.
unkindness.
It's crows.
Crow is murder, that's why I stick with crow.
It's also
Yep.
a hunter ability in WoW.
25 will definitely hit for 6 points of force damage.
Alright, and then now I am going to use my action to hit the guy that I just hit with the warhammer also.
Alright.
And do I have it with my weapon, or do I need to make a step back?
You also have advantage because it's stunned.
Oh yeah, it's stunned. Yeah, that's right.
An 18 will definitely hit for 10 damage. Alright. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, it is this ogre's turn. He is going to run up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he is going to try to knock Jaraxxus off of his horse. Taking a big old golf ball swing. Golf swing. Jaraxxus, does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
You are going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm surprised he went for me and not Triss, who just knocked him to half health in one go.
You are the biggest target.
Fair.
They are dumb. They are going to go for big target. Or shiny glowy target. Alright. That is that ogre's turn. Obi, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
run up to the ogre right in front of, or to the north of Drax, and take a swing with my short sword.
Alright. A 23 will definitely hit. It is within melee of an ally, so you do get sneak attack.
3d6 for another 11.
Nice, for 17 points of damage.
And then I can still make an offhand attack, right?
That is correct, if you have something in your offhand. A 13 will unfortunately not hit, however.
I see what you meant about the whole once rogues get to a certain level that extra sneak attack damage is
Yeah. Here, I will roll what my level 5 assassin character would be able to do, to give you an example. In an opening strike.
Yeah,
Assassins,
Garbage.
baby.
That's garbage. That's horrible.
That is a horrible roll for that.
Like yeah, for 12d6, I mean that's not like the worst in the world, but you know, come on, man. Look at those low numbies.
Who's that hitting?
Oh no,
That's not hitting anyone. That would...
but yeah, that's dope good. That's so good.
That's the kind of damage they do?
That is an assassin rogue if built correct.
Oh. I
At
was like,
level 5.
what is happening? I look away for a second and somebody is downed.
That is level 5 bugbear assassin rogue using a bow. A simple short bow. They're terrifying. Yeah, that would be ending your turn. Draxus, you have 2 attacks now as a level 5 Hallidan. Your Hans can also make an attack, if you so wish.
Oh yeah, and they're all going right into the dude right in front of me, because I'm the only one hurt so far, and I'm already under half health.
Do you want the one above you or the one beside you? Because there are 2 of them in front of you.
The one that's stunned, that me and Lothar have been circle beating right now.
Alright, you are going to have advantage on the attack because it's stunned.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point.
The joy of stunning strike.
So I'm going to use both attacks on him and Searing Smite.
So you are going to Searing Smite as your bonus action. Then you're going to make your first attack. A 20 will hit. Roll for Searing Smite. Searing Strike.
Searing Smite.
Yeah, Searing Smite.
Sounds like a delicate point there.
So it always asks me like what level it gets rolled at. Is it just level 1?
It's just 1.
I figured.
Yeah. How do you want to kill this guy?
I'm gonna picture him just like getting more and more angry because he's been the one that's been beaten on this whole time. Just gonna raise his sword, flames will like slowly come out of the hilt up, and then I'm just gonna chop his head right off.
Draxus, you roll. You have Flames of Phthilagos, right?
Yes.
Everybody would watch as this horse, as he casts this Searing Smite, the hooves of the horse light ablaze, and Draxus's body begins to light ablaze from the energy emanating from his sword, and down his arms, through his body, he begins to light a flame into this sort of hellish figure of vengeance and anger, and this horse, its eyes will begin to blaze, and its pelt and mane begin to ripple with fire as it too gains this sort of fiery wreath about it.
My dear, that was amazing poetry.
Congratulations. fiery haunts. You have an extra attack. What would you like to do with it?
I'm gonna hold it. Actually, I'm gonna look at the other two instead of attacking and be like, you can kneel down or you can join him too.
You cannot hold a second attack if you have made the first one.
Oh, so I have to attack?
You can choose to not use your second attack, but you cannot, like, hold it.
Oh,
Like,
no.
you can't prep it for, like, a retaliatory thing.
No, I was mean instead of attacking, I was gonna choose instead tell him to give up. If that
See, attack
that
the
can
one
go.
that's stunned. We gonna get the advantage. We can keep one alive.
Well, I'd have to leave this one and then he can get an opportunity to attack.
You don't have range. Okay.
I could chuck my sword, but
I mean, you could attack it.
I'm hoping that if I get the chance to tell them to give up, even if they just watch me lop another one of their heads off, that they choose instead to give up. If I'm allowed to talk, if I'm allowed to talk to them and say that.
I mean, we can knock one unconscious and figure things out.
Yeah, you can always knock things unconscious. Your attack does not have to be lethal.
Yeah, but choosing to instead not fight them at all, I think would be better.
Look, man, they drew the weapons first. They fucked around. They're finding out. That's how it works.
Okay,
Yep.
fair. I'll just attack the other one too then. Would that also still be an advantage because OB interest is over there?
What was that?
So would that attack on this one up here still be an advantage because it's flanking with OB interest?
No. It is not flanking with OB interest.
Okay.
But
Flank.
that doesn't matter, and that's 12 damage.
To the dome.
Would you like to add anything to it?
I can add another. Okay, yeah, add more.
You can add more. You cannot add a searing smite, but you can add a normal smite.
Oh, so like a divine smite, or is there? Do I have
Yeah.
regular smite?
You can add searing smite on top of divine smite. You can smite stack. Paladins are Nova.
So I can't.
They do Nova damage.
So I can't use searing smite twice in a row.
No, it lasts until it is the first hit.
I mean, I can't just cast it again.
No, because you only have one bonus action.
Okay, fair. I guess regular smite then. Is that it? Oh, it's down here. Oh, damn it. What's that going?
Yeah. How do you want to take this one out? Is it lethal or non-lethal?
Hell yeah.
I'd go with the same lethal. I'll make it like just a swooping action, just one head swing over as I'm continuing through onto the other one.
All right. Yeah. This one dies as well.
Draxus is pissed. He keeps on getting singled out.
My dear boy, we'll be fine.
You didn't have a tree launched through your arm.
But did you die?
No, but they did.
Yes.
All of them?
Well, not yet.
Do we want to
Yes.
keep one alive so we can figure
Yeah.
out what the heck is? Alright, well, I need to move because there's a giant horse in the way.
Hunts.
Trying to do 5,
1.
10, 15, 20. And then Q. 18 hit?
An 18 will hit, but you have advantage.
Oh.
Oh, you already rolled advantage, 8 and 18.
Well, I rolled my 2 shots, but if that's the case, then second shot. Ugh.
This is why advantage. This is why stunning strike.
You're welcome, team.
Actually, no. Actually, now that I think about it, no. It's the stun ends at the end of its turn, and it went
Right.
right after you, so it is just the 8 and 18 for this one. Mine apologies.
I think it says until the
7
end of
plus
my
10.
turn. My next
Is it the
turn.
end of?
Yeah,
can you
it
share
says
it
target.
again?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was scrolling up to read it. Give me one second.
Yeah.
Shared.
End of your net. Yeah, so it's still stunned. So yeah, it would have been 6 and 7.
And 10 and 4. Because I get 2 shots.
Yeah. It would not have carried the Dreadful Strike on the second one, because the Dreadful Strike is just the first attack. So 6 and 7, that is 13.
Yeah.
And then 10 on the second. 24 damage.
Yeah. My turn.
Alright. And it's Triss's turn. Scarlet. This thing is still stuttering, unable to do anything. What do you do?
Scarlet.
You nom it.
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Alright. If you are going to nom it, that would be 5 piercing damage. And you still have your secondary attack. What would you like to do with it? A 13 will not hit. So you bite it once, and you go to bite it again, but just about this time it starts moving. Is that all you'd like to do? You're muted.
We still can't hear you.
You are muted. You are no longer muted.
I can hear her trying to talk upstairs. I think the mic's acting up or something. Did you turn on
Can you guys hear me?
There you go.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I was gonna bite and then bite again. That's all I was gonna do.
Alright. Ginkgo, you notice that it's going to start moving again here soon. It looks very weak. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna double attack just because I can.
Alright.
Non-lethal damage if I'm gonna hit, kill it.
Alright.
We don't even know if I'm gonna hit. Sorry, I had to scroll back up. Would that hit?
15 would just barely hit. How do you non-lethally bonk him?
Just gonna whack at his neck, try and just knock him out a little bit, kind of like,
So you hold on to the very end of your staff to reach up and him into the neck.
Yep.
You see him shift a little bit. You think he's gonna swing. He takes a step. Then he takes a step backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards, and he falls down onto his back, unconscious.
You guys, I think I need to start a cult of ants, and I think I need to be worshipped by an army of ants. I am just saying.
I'm just picturing Ginkgo being like Neji from Naruto and just poke, 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 and they're undone.
Yeah, but I use weapons. But
Yeah,
essentially,
monks, once they get Stunning Strike and the ability to hit twice, become terrifying. You want to know the worst part about that, though?
what?
First attack, Stunning Strike, succeeds. All attacks, the 3 other attacks the
Oh
monk
my
has,
god, you're right.
all are at advantage.
Oh my god, that's great. Oh, I love that. I didn't even think about that. Now it's now. Oh my god. Because I was attacking 2 different ones. I didn't even think about that. That's amazing.
Well, it's also good to do 2 different at the same time, because, like, you can lock people down. You can be like, you can't do anything, you can't do anything, you can't do anything,
So here's
you
my
can't...
question. So,
Yeah.
because I'm only level 5, so I get the 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Like I just basically get 2 attacks. I can use a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes after that. Wait, shit. No, I think that one had to be with a weapon though for my stunning strike.
Nope, it can be where unarmed as well.
Okay, so like, could I use a key point to do 2 unarmed attacks from an attack and make all those 3 stunning strikes, or no?
You can make all 4 of your attacks Stunning Strikes. And use so you can use a key point, so you're level 5. This is what you can do if you want to burn all your key points at once.
Right.
Attack twice, use a key point on each Stunning Strike. Bonus action, use a key point to get 2 more attacks. On those 2 attacks, Stunning Strike on both of them.
I love it.
It eats all 5 of your points.
Well, yes, it does. Yes, it does do that.
But you literally stun and lock down 4 different targets in a single turn. You just say, you don't get a turn, and all my allies have advantage on attacks against you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And people
Guys, let's
think
go kill a
monks
bunch of
are
goblins.
weak.
Let's go take out that goblin camp. Oh,
The power is getting to your head.
Ginkgo is deadly.
I understand it though. I'm playing a monk in Baldur's Gate, and I'm like, why have I never done this before? This is kind of fun.
They're ridiculous.
And he's so cute.
Yeah.
I'm playing a rogue in Baldur's Gate, and I went criminal, and I steal everything that is bolted down, and some things that aren't. I steal so much shit, but for good. I don't steal for bad people.
Okay, so we
That's I
knocked
have
out an
a Starion for.
Yes, you have knocked out an ogre. However, we are going to take a brief intermission because bio breaks.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna go find something to eat.
Anyone who's still in here, did you guys see those Boulder Gate hoodies and stuff from the Kigu shop?
No.
Hoodies. There's some hoodies and varsity jackets of Baldur's Gate characters.
So, Rock and Tree,
Brock just stepped away. I'm here. What's up?
this ball lightning build is a little bit broken.
Yeah. Hammers of Ancient build. I was solo, fresh hit like 100, got a few special things, but I was able to solo Lilith in like less than 2 minutes. That includes intermission and second phase and everything. Sorcerer's the next thing I'm gonna play.
Yeah, I'm like halfway to level 72, but I mean, I probably could try like an actual boss, but So far, like everything's a complete breeze. Just walk around, put up my barriers, spam ball lightning, so they start orbiting me like the center of the universe I am.
So I made an ear warmer, and it's actually pretty nice, and I'm actually excited.
Nice.
I sent it to the thing.
Is that what you're knitting while you're playing?
Yes.
piece of meat, Brock. You're a holy bonker.
Oh, not my Baldur's Gate. My Baldur's Gate 2 is totally a piece of meat.
Piece of meat in a good way or a bad way?
I mean, good. I bet. I mean, like as hell basically jumped my bones like 4 hours into gameplay.
That's Lizelle, though.
Oh, now I feel even less special than I already felt less special.
I mean, at least it's not Gale.
I don't know. I think Gail likes me too.
They all like you. They are programmed to do so.
Hell yeah. I don't know. I think Fire Mommy is who I really want right now.
That it's the best choice.
She's probably the sweetest of all of them, to be honest.
She's the best choice. Shoot, I was gonna say something. Kaelin is romancing Astarion, the vampire.
I used to roll with him, but since I'm a rogue too, it just felt awkward having two rogues. Right now, my normal rolling party is actually Karlach, Lae'zel, and Shadowheart. So much damage. But the problem is I'm infiltrating Moonrise Towers, and I think I'm going to bring Gale into the mix again.
See, I originally rolled up when Kaelin and I were playing together a paladin, and then now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to go cast her how I normally do. But she was playing a druid, so I was like, we need a tank. I'll play Paladin. Plus, my half-orc paladin that I rolled up is fugly because they cannot have handsome half-orcs in that game. All of them must have the underbite that belongs to me in real life. I hate my underbite.
Be careful, I've heard playing a paladin you can break your oath an hour into the game.
Yeah, I went with Oath of Ancients because healer tank.
I'm thinking about my next playthrough actually going through as a druid.
I'm debating for my guy some sort of mage, and just like when you have the chance to pick up Gale, ignoring it. That way I can keep all my magic items, and Gale can stay in that hole where he belongs.
Holy shit.
I don't like Gale, if you cannot tell.
Actually, I haven't had to sacrifice a magic item in a while.
Eh?
Here, if he doesn't lie. Gale!
He wants him to set sail.
Alright, you guys know what's happened last time you do that. I get to see you both tomorrow, so I wouldn't fucking start.
Okay.
They played the song that goes Sail, and for the next 3 fucking hours, they kept saying shit like that, but rhyming it to, like, do you want to know what my brother's name is? Gale! Like, shit like that. For the next 3 hours, and giggling as if they're high fucking stoners while driving.
Bailey was threatening to send us to jail.
Nothing. Yeah, so it became violent in the car after the 3 hours was about to turn into 4 hours.
We had a great time. It was great.
Yeah, they love to annoy me.
So, we interrogating this ogre?
I don't know. Kaelin's not back yet, so...
Ah.
There, I just posted my my smexy rogue, you see why they can't keep their hands off me.
I mean, dang. K-pop idol right there.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, they cannot stop. Just all over that.
Can't stop addicted to the shindig. Drop top says I'm gonna win big. Choose not the life of imitation. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
I don't either, but I appreciate the shit out of it though. Yeah, so like I said, that rogue just, I mean, so yeah, blame Assyrian just it just felt having doubled up on rogues just felt awkward. You can see Shadow Bay in the background right there because I got her in full decked out armor, Dark Justice armor. Even though, nope, never mind, no spoilers.
Oh,
I'm still doing. I'm doing the thing where. The shadows.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to the moon towers.
All right, I started the Moon Towers and I got my ass stomped, so I'm gonna have to like actually prep up before I go in there and fight them now.
Oh, I love that. No, I have just left the inn.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff at the inn's gone down.
What did you killed Marcus?
Mm-mm. No, he stole the moon chick.
Oh shit! So you had to like fight everybody there then.
Mm-hmm. Have fun. The computer's being very slow. Come on. Don't freeze.
Alright, is everyone back?
Ready, check.
Sounds so.
Here.
Come on.
There.
Discord isn't responding.
Rip. Sucks to suck. I have no clue what you said. Alright. Hey, somebody left.
Yeah, Tristle's gone.
She ran away.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I can hear you.
I had to restart Discord. It had frozen.
Fair enough. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm. I grab out my rope. We tie him up.
Tying him up?
Mm-hmm.
All right. In what way?
Shibari.
The cat.
I was about to say, are you going Shibari?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I said we strip his armor off first.
Only way that he probably.
No.
I need someone to make me we'll say sleight of hand check to see how well this rope is.
Well, I know it's not me tying it, but I got a rope you can use. And I give guidance.
Hey, sleight of hand.
I'm helping.
You realize that all of this rope is probably only going to do for this giant ogre's meaty wrists. So you just tie him behind his back.
I have rope.
Can we take his armor off in case he breaks loose?
Rope.
Yeah, you can do that. Alright, so you are going to strip this ogre. You're going to tie him up while he is naked. Anything else?
Never mind.
If he felt shame, he would feel it.
No, I'm good.
Did he not have some sort of underwear underneath the armor?
How cute you think that they didn't want to wear underwear because their belly folds just covered everything.
I was gonna say castrate him so he'll never become a breeding stock.
Yeah, you are easily able to tie him up, strip him of his armor and all of his dignity. He is going to remain unconscious for, let me check, 4 hours, unless if somebody does something to wake him up that requires the regaining of hit points.
I'll use lay on hands to give him 1 health back.
Alright. He regains 1 health. His eyes flutter open, and he looks over at you and says, "How can I help you, sir?"
Lothar, this is your prerogative. You're the interrogator.
My dearest, sir, I need to understand who was it that sent for us?
Oh,
And may I also add that your current predicament may only get better or worse depending upon your answers in which you provide.
what's the answer I need to say to not die?
My dear sir, the best options you currently have is just speaking the truth. There is a saying that the truth shall set you free.
The ogre moves its hands behind his back. Does that mean that if I tell the truth, I'd be untied?
I'm sure that at some point in the future you will be untied.
Why am I naked?
Well, my sir, we couldn't risk danger on ourselves, so we decided to remove your armaments.
What's that word mean?
Your hard pieces that you had on your body.
Oh, yeah. Big Boss Spider-Man. He used New Forge to make armor. Says, what does he say? He says, Gug, this armor protects you.
wear it. Find adventurers, make them disappear. Do you know how to cast the spell that makes you disappear?
My dear sir, I do not. So, if the way you're explaining this is correct to me and to my knowledge, the Black Spider sent for us, correct?
Spider-Man wanted to make you go away.
Okay.
I thought Spider-Man was a hero.
My dear sir, so the current situation we are in, obviously, is you did not succeed in your endeavors. You failed. Basically, short and simple and sweet. You failed.
Does that mean you're gonna bust my kneecaps?
My dear sir, I do not lower myself to such depravities. However, my compatriots may also lower themselves to those depravities. It is a difficult situation we are in. Now, I am going to ask you a series of questions, and I do hope for your politeness and your truthfulness towards me.
Can you call off your demon?
I assure you, he will do you no harm so long as everything is acceptable.
Oh, okay.
Now, the first question, and this is a simple and easy question, okay? All right.
My favorite color is pink. Is that what you wanted to know?
No, sir. I need to know where the Black Spider is.
Last I remember, he was back in the cave. It made loud noises.
Now, my friend, there are many of caves. Can you be more specific?
It went inside.
I understand that there are things that are occurring inside the cave. Now, I'm assuming you came from the cave. And I'm also assuming that you are planning to go back to the cave.
If Spider-Man finds out I didn't do my job, I don't think I want to go back.
That's good. Because we wouldn't want you to go back, would we?
I don't know. I just met you friendly people. My wrists hurt. I've been telling the truth. Can I leave now?
Not quite. My dear sir, I did say I had a series of questions, not just one.
Oh,
you
sorry.
should have yet to tell me how I must arrive to the cave in which you're speaking of.
Oh, go south. That way. 8 points west. No, wait. That's not south. That way. It actually points south this time.
Sorry, I'm writing things down in my handy dandy notebook now.
Yeah. You guys know where Wave Echo Cave is. That's where you're referring to.
Yeah, we got that from Gundren.
I have certain other questions. Is your Black Spider? Is that their name or is that a descriptor of their being?
That's what we call them.
Is the Black Spider a human, a dwarf, elf, orc?
No. They're an elf, and their skin is black, and they wear a lot of spider stuff. That is a descriptor of what they look like. Mr. Demon Man, my nose itches. Can you scratch it for me? He leans close.
I'll humor him and scratch it.
I was gonna say, punch him in the face.
He kind of moves his
That'll down
head a
him.
little bit just to like get the right there kind of thing. Thank you.
I wanted to punch him, but he only has 1 health. I'd probably kill him again.
Why punch him? He's being so sweet and helpful.
I know.
Because
He's too
Aggression.
dumb to realize to not be.
Now there's another question I do have. What type
Okay.
of gods do they have around in this cave?
Gods? I don't know what god the Black Spider Man worships.
No, not God. Gods. Sentries. How many people are protecting the Black Spider?
Oh. A lot. I don't know the numbers all that well.
Does anybody else have any questions to ask our newfound friend?
Are there more people
I'm
in
a
the cave that are
friend.
here right now?
Yes.
Wait, so there's more people around?
No.
In the cave.
Yeah, there's more people in the cave than are here right now.
Oh, okay. If anybody doesn't have anything to add to this, I would like to send him over to a friend of ours who needs help with some manual labor.
He can come with us. We can make sure he doesn't get lost.
I'm an ogre, not a man.
You're a very big man.
Oh.
very stupid man.
Thank you.
Since he's being friendly, I'm gonna go and try to check on the people that's in here. He doesn't seem to be too intimidating.
You see there's what looks to be a couple hiding behind the bar, like poking their heads up, like watching this through the windows.
Since he mentioned the ability to turn invisible, I have Misty Step. He would think I turn invisible. Can I go through the window since I can see the landing spot?
Can you post Misty Step? Yeah, you can go through the window that way.
I'm gonna just like poke him and be like, "Hey, watch this," and just poof out of existence. That's how he
Directus,
would
would you like to describe your Misty Step since it's the first time that you've done it?
I mean, does this say silver and mist? Can it more so be embers, kind of looking like thing?
You can describe your spells however you wish.
Okay, well,
Labor is free.
I'd say it'd be like embers and smoke, just kind of like envelop around me, and then just kind of like, you know how like how like a campfire like flares. It would like flare, and I'd like disappear and reappear where I was wanting to stand.
All right. Move yourself to 30, or you said 30 feet.
Yes.
You'd like to be there?
Yeah, right. At the countertop.
What? You're just gonna be sitting on top of a bar stool now?
Yeah, just like poof on top of a bar stool and just be sitting there and ask them if they're okay.
They are first immediately going to jump backwards and fall straight on their butts. You see it is a couple of halflings. They are hugging each other. It seems they were standing on a stool when they were looking through the window so they could see higher up. And they are going to look up at you, and one of them, the older of the two, with a little bit of a bushy beard, says, what do you want?
The problem outside has been dealt with. We're just coming to see and make sure that you two were okay since we saw you in here.
You see about this time the matronly woman halfling gets up after scrabbling on the ground, holds out like a what looks to be like some sort of carving knife, and like out in front of her, and like she's just like shaking, pointing it at you.
I'm gonna hold up my hands like, no, 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 I don't mean you any danger. We saw the ogres outside, and we just wanted to make sure that you were okay.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, that's great.
The DC was 10, so you got it. You literally fought the ogres outside. It's not going to be a hard one.
True.
She puts down the knife and kind of like looks to what you assume is probably her husband. She says, I'm gonna go check on the boy. The man that's left kind of looks at you and says, thank you. What's Hell Knight doing fighting ogres and saving people? You're not here for my soul, are you?
No, no, sir. I'm not here for your soul. We were simply traveling to go see a friend of ours, and we saw your predicament and decided to lend a hand.
What's that gonna cost us? I don't have the coin to hire adventurers.
No, it's not going to cost you anything except for maybe a warm meal, if anything.
I can do that.
I appreciate it. Is it okay if I go and allow my friends inside? I assume you probably barred your doors.
We barred our doors, yes. Yeah, you can let them inside. Jumping back outside, what's everyone doing? Lothar, I assume you had more questions for the, big, dumb ogre?
I don't know what else to ask him. I'm trying to think. Oh.
Can I ask you questions?
Oh, my dear sir, feel free.
What's your name?
My name is Lothar.
Nice to meet you, Lothar. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is a tinted hue of blue. A dark blue.
Dark blue. Can you turn yourself invisible?
Myself,
To disappear.
that is not a skill in which I possess.
Can you turn other people invincible?
I cannot. Now, what I'm gonna ask you to do something.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that you are willing to do so. But first, I have a final question. I do have a friend of mine who had his spear. It's a long, pointy object at the end of a stick. Very shiny, very pretty. It seems that your friends at some point had taken it. Would you happen to know where it is?
Pointy stick. There's a lot of pointy sticks in the forge.
It would not be one that was made that your knowledge would hold. It would be one that was taken from him.
I took a pointy stick from a man once. It wasn't shiny. It was just a pointy stick.
Okay, I'm
used
back.
it as a toothpick.
Very well. Hey guys, I'm probably just gonna send him on to Big Al's away from us, and basically give him Big Al some muscle there.
Y'all are going to Big Al.
I know, but I don't know if I want to travel with him.
Yeah, but he might get there and get violent or get lost or not
That's
go at
true. He'll just travel with us. I'll give him his armor back.
No,
I need my hands undone to put that on.
All right, we untie.
You untie him, and he says,
The truth set me free. I'm hungry.
I am a man of my word. Now, I'm gonna ask you very kindly to stay out here while I venture inside to make sure everything is okay.
Okay. Is there any food in there?
My dear sir, I'll be honest with you. There's an unlikelihood that they will be feeding you today.
I was in the mood for some halfling steak.
My dear sir, the days of halfling steaks are behind you. The days of potatoes, cabbage, carrots, there's right in front of you. Prime for the taking.
What's a potato?
It's a small, rooted vegetable that grows out of the ground.
What's the cabbage?
It is a small, leafy vegetable that grows out of the ground.
What's a carrot?
Another tubular vegetable that grows in the ground.
Food grows in the ground?
It does, and it is plentiful and all over.
you see him turn around, start like digging a hole.
That'll keep him busy.
What are you guys doing?
My insanity and my patience could not with this person if he was a real live person, and I feel bad for saying that, but I could not. I just
I go to the person behind the bar. I'm sorry for the commotion that was caused out in front of your establishment. I do hope we help remedy the situation for you and make it a little bit better.
You helped. Thank you. Your Hell Knight was just saying that to repay you, we'll cook you something.
Oh, that would be lovely. A small meal for us, and we will hit the road immediately. I do not want to have our commotion cause you any more disturbance.
Why did you leave it alive?
We are gonna put him to work. We have a friend that owns a farm down the way, and we feel like he could be useful for him there.
I found a potato!
And do you look out the window?
I do.
Oh god.
He is holding up a rock.
I figured it was a rock.
He immediately starts trying to eat it.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and go inside.
My dear, you can tell that he has much to learn. But we hope that he may remedy himself into a fine, upstanding ogre.
I'm just gonna walk inside. Alright, are we leaving? What's the next thing as I come and like sit next to Drax's?
We are gonna have a quick bite to eat, and then we will continue upon our travels.
I'm gonna
I
like.
don't like potatoes!
I'm gonna like communicate to Ruin to keep an eye on him.
Ruin is going to, as you say that, trot over and just sit down like a dog and just watch.
Love it.
All right. You guys will have a nice meal. It is a completely vegetarian, as they tell you that they wanted to open up a vegan and vegetarian friendly restaurant.
Love that.
and everything is delicious. And despite the fact that it is entirely made out of various vegetables and such, it does not feel like it would be any less filling.
I was gonna say that was some great Caesar salad with like tofu as chicken.
A lot of beans, a lot of bean replacement for the meats.
Yes, isn't that what tofu? No, is tofu soybean? What
Soy.
is tofu?
Yeah,
Tofu is soy.
Soy.
We had
It's
risotto.
gross.
We had risotto with tofu last night for dinner.
That sounds good. I see. We tried getting tofu. I don't know how to cook tofu, but I love it in miso soup.
That risotto at the wedding, delicious.
Oh my
Fried
god!
Oh, it's
chicken.
good.
What was the white shit on the chicken? I forget, and I want to learn how to make it.
It was crack.
It was straight crack.
Crack coke.
Can I offer the ogre half of my meal just so he can try what vegetarian food tastes like? 'Cause that's what he's gonna be eating for the most part now.
Yeah, you can bring it out to the ogre. He is currently trying another rock, and he says, "I still don't like potatoes."
I'm gonna stop him like that's a rock. That's gonna hurt your teeth. That's not good to eat. That is not food. That is earth.
He spits out the rock, and he turns to you. You see his mouth is a little bloody from
Aw.
trying to eat stone.
I'm gonna stop him. Does he bleed damage? Do I need to do a hand of healing?
No, he's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna give him my. I ate half. I'm gonna give him the rest of what I have. I'm gonna be like, taste this. This is made of potatoes and veggies, and
Is it gonna hurt my mouth
it's
too?
it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt. Look, I just ate it. My beak's fine. Look at it. It's fine. You try it.
He is going to
Look at my
take
beak.
he is going to take the plate from you.
Don't eat the plate. Don't eat the plate or the silverware. It's not food. I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna like show him by like scooping the food up on the silverware and be like, "This is food," and then tap on the plate. This is not food.
He is going to attempt to make a dexterity check to see how well he handles a tiny little fork with his big mitt hands. An 11. I think that's enough. You see him like very gingerly, delicately pick up the fork and like try to stick it into one of the potatoes, and he eats it. And then he gets excited,
So that's potato.
tosses the fork away, tosses the spoon
Just
away,
licks the
and
plate.
just licks the plate, and it's all gone in one
Love it.
single lick.
I love it.
And he hands it back to you.
That was vegetables. That is what you will be eating, hopefully, from now on. No eating halflings.
Oh, what? No halflings.
No humanoids.
Okay.
No people. No nothing. No nothing. Nothing that's alive and breathing. And yeah.
What about the plant people?
No plant people. No plant people.
But they're plants.
Yeah, but they're people.
This is gonna be hard.
But potatoes taste good. Think of the potatoes.
Also have cow.
We know an orc that likes potatoes.
I'm sorry, can we just call this dude a dwarf?
This dude is a potato.
Is that gonna be my name now?
It could-
Potato?
If you want it to be, pal. If you want it to be.
I think it's a better name. I'm gonna be potato. I'm a potato.
You're killing me, man.
Well, I do believe it is time for us to hit the road and get moving.
I bring the silverware and plate back into the people.
All right. All right. You bring the silverware and the plate back in, and you all have a nice meal. Potato is going to be following behind you. He is very badly injured from all your beatings, so he is not going to be very lively. Little bit of a limp, but he is nonetheless trudging along behind you. Occasionally he's going to try to pick something from a tree, mainly leaves, try to eat it, and then spit it out. As he is trying vegetarian food with a 5 intelligence, so it's just what plants he can
I
get his hands on.
seriously think it would have been more humane to just chop his head off at this point.
Listen, Big Al needs help. Big Al needs help. This is what we gotta think about.
Basically, he can tow a plow and stuff like that.
I feel sorry for Big Al to have to deal with the 5 intelligence, though.
They may just become best friends.
I literally rolled for the rest of your guys' encounters when I was setting up. You guys can get to Coneyberry and Big Al's farm with no encounters.
All right, cool.
Hey, just think.
But if we already know that like Coneyberry that doesn't have a repairable, we just go to Big Al's then.
Yeah.
What, Fluffy?
Just think, you're always dealing with our 5 intelligence asses.
I know, and I can barely deal with it. Why do you guys think you get smacked a lot?
Because
How you show your love?
My love language is aggression and violence.
So, you are able to get to Big Al's. The first thing you notice when you get to Big Al's farm is it's quiet. Too quiet.
Son of a bitch. Not again. I'm going stealth.
It might be because there's just Big Al here, and it's a giant farm.
You're a jerk.
Did we send anyone else this way?
The 2 orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Big Al and 2 other souls.
I have danger sense. Can I sense if there's any danger?
Danger sense works for dexterity saves.
Oh.
My screen's black.
So is mine.
Did we arrive in the middle of the night?
No. But it would have taken you a couple days to get there.
We all actually got knocked out by Big Al.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, Big Al is the black spider.
I mean, he does got the boomstick.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can you see now?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. For some reason, I thought it said butt skull, and I'm like, what? When did his ranch become butt skull?
The Booter Skull Ranch.
All right, let's start making our way up to the house.
All right. As you get up to the house, you would see that it is no longer intact.
Swear to God, if Big Al is dead.
In fact, all of the ground around the house seems withered and brown.
Can I do an investigation to see what caused it?
You may.
I'm going to give guidance.
Roll that guidance, just in case.
Yeah, top it off.
See, the DC I was looking for was actually a 30. So, sorry. I guess it's just...
Okay, who has a +6 to investigation, guys? Because I top out there. I topped out at 28. That was with a maximum guidance and with my max. Who else wants to go, guys? Who else needs to
I mean, I can try.
I'm joking. I'm joking. You beat the DC by a mile. You guys remember encountering a green dragon that you sent north?
Oh shit, we did send Venom Fang over here.
Wait. What?
When we encountered Venom Fang, we told him about all the orc bodies that were up here that he could eat.
Yeah. Venom Fang did eat. Including what you can see is scraps of Big Owl's outfit and his hat sitting off to the side. What do you all do?
I want to go cry now.
Was that an in character or out of character thing?
Out of character.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up his hat and see if his boomstick is laying anywhere around.
Make me a perception or investigation check. With the 7, you are unable to find his boomstick.
We got Big Al killed.
Who sent the dragon to Big Al? Rob was unconscious. I mean, Lothar was unconscious.
I think it was Perky.
It wasn't me. I bribed him with money.
It wasn't me. Was it Broccoli?
He was unconscious.
Yeah,
He was doing death
I
saves.
felt my save
No.
up.
No, Triss was saying we're Broccoli.
She was just saying we were broccoli. We were discussing. But who told them about the orc bodies?
Pretty sure that was Jirax's, actually.
I honestly don't remember. I just remember bribing him with money.
Was gonna say that sounds like Jirax's.
Well, I find a shovel and I start digging grave.
Alright.
What would it take to revive him? Because he's been
Uh,
dead for how long?
Make me a medicine check. Actually, you can also roll me a religion check on this.
Okay, good, because that medicine roll was trash.
Lothar, you can do the same with advantage. Religion check with advantage, not medicine. Ginkgo and Lothar, both of you hit the DC 13, would know that, one, in order to revive someone, you need a body, first and foremost. There's not a body here. Ginkgo, however, with your travels, you would realize that while you do need a body to resurrect somebody, if you are able to get your hands on the more powerful magics, like the kind that generally are wielded only by gods, such as the ability to warp reality itself with wish, or the ability to bring back any soul with true resurrection, you do not need a body.
Yeah. Well, I don't get to cast True Resurrection until 7th level, so there's that. Yeah, 17th level. So we got a long time to that now. But we got like 25,000 to kill and stuff like that when we get there. If our conscience is still weighing on us, we can do it. That's dope. Let's do it.
But yeah, you find Big Al's farm an absolute wreck. Draxus, as you look over this, I need to ask you something.
Yes.
Does Draxus feel guilty about what he sees, knowing that it also saved his party's lives?
Well, of course, Big Al is dead. We came here to see a friend. Of course he's gonna feel guilty.
Okay.
But one of the things, like for vengeance paladins, it's like you're supposed to like vow enmity against like a specific enemy, also too.
Not necessarily. But you did that against demons.
Wouldn't he also kind of feel that against the dragon because that killed one of his good friends?
I mean, you can just add that to the list of grudges, the Book of Grudges.
Oh yeah, there definitely would be a grudge against that thing. At the same time, the dragon's doing what dragons do. Kill everything that they can come across, unless they're a good one.
Hey, hey. Don't talk about Saphira's race like that.
Do I find a saddle amongst all the wreckage?
Make me an investigation check.
Shit, that's the whole reason why we came here.
How about, out of respect for our friend, we don't raid his house and his place for shit that doesn't belong to us. Especially since it's somebody who's looking for the saddle's fault. Draxus.
I do continually dig it. I mean, because I'll even though there's no body, I'm still going to do an empty grave.
Alright. That would be what you would have to be doing for the rest of the night.
Yep.
Well, since Big Al doesn't need our orc friend, can we just kill him?
The ogre, seeing Lothar trying to dig a grave, is going to start trying to help with his hands. He is a good excavator. He's not a good excavator in terms of making it pretty, but he gets a lot of dirt out.
Why are we digging a hole?
Because my
Is this because potatoes grow in the ground, and I'm a potato, and I'm gonna be in a hole, and get bigger?
My dear friend, that is not the scenario. I'm making a grave for a friend in passing.
Where are they passing to?
Hopefully, wherever his deity is.
Oh, he dead.
It would seem so.
Generally don't dig holes for the dead. You just eat them.
Remember, potato, you no longer eat meat. You're a vegetarian now.
I am a vegetarian.
All right, so we finished digging the hole, and I just grabbed Big Al's belongings and put them into the hole and just cover it back up.
All right.
I'll hang his hat on whatever kind of headstone we put there.
What sort of headstone do you put there?
I would assume whichever one we were able to make, probably out of wood.
All right.
burying a empty grave for your fallen companion and leaving his hat on his headstone, you all rest up for the night in an empty farm.
Did I find a saddle with that 24?
Yes, you will be able to find not just any saddle, but a military saddle. You also find Bit and Brittle. And if you would so wish, you can also pick yourself up some leather barding.
I assume that helps. I'm not exactly sure what that would do.
It's leather armor for your horse.
Oh, then yes.
All right. He did train war horses here.
Plus, it has his, and I would assume it would have his insignia on it, so it'd be a little bit of something to remember him by.
I will update Ruin's sheet.
Did we have any quests from Big Al?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't think so.
All right. As you all awaken the next morning, it is silent. What do you do?
I'd see if his winery, like the wine racks, were still intact, and say we should have a drink to him.
I figured you probably would have done that during the night.
Yeah, I was getting drunk.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you definitely can break into what is left of his house for the wine cellar.
Gotta pour one out for the homies. Did we find the bodies of the 2 orcs that came here? Or did they ever even make it here?
I made it here, found out it was a shit show, and left.
Yeah, they're probably like, these people are crazy.
All right. You all wake up. Potato is still with you. He does not know what to do. He's just kind of chillaxing. He has found that there are vegetables here. So he is digging giant holes and eating mostly dirt, but vegetables within the dirt.
Congrats, we have a toddler now.
We can't take him with us.
He turns and smiles, and there is dirt around his face.
As much as I'd love to take him with us, I think our group would be a bit broken with a giant orc.
These don't taste the same.
I say we just kill him.
We're not just killing somebody.
We're not gonna kill him.
That is a very evil act.
That's wrong. No, we're not killing him. He can live on the farm and eat potatoes to his life's content.
But he attacked first.
But he's friendly now. That's all that matters.
Because he's dumb.
He was misled.
No, he's just stupid.
Exactly. You tell somebody dumb enough, hey, go do this. They're gonna go, okay.
So what if Venom Fang comes back and says, hey, go try to kill them with this magic dragon crystal? What are we gonna do then?
I assume if Venom Fang comes back, they're probably gonna wrestle. Carry on our wayward son.
As you go to leave, Potato starts following you like a little puppy.
Potato, where we are planning on going, it is not safe. It is
I'm
best.
wearing armor.
It is best if you stay here.
Oh,
I cannot guarantee your safety where we are going.
okay. But I'm wearing armor.
I understand, and I do appreciate your eagerness to help. I mean, is it realistic for us to take him as a cohort?
Uh, Out of character, I'd rather you not. In
Yeah. Okay.
character, he is a big dumb puppy at the moment. You gave him good food and did not kill him. He's kind of just like, okay, what do I do now?
We can drop him off at Phandalin and he can help.
Sure. Put him on guard duty.
They'll feed him, they'll clothe him, he can help bring in logs and build the town back up.
All right, let's do it.
All right, gonna go back to Phandalin.
With a giant ogre. Let's go.
All
nothing,
right,
nothing can go wrong.
That's gonna go so well.
Once again, you are unaccosted. You guys are able to get back to Phandalin. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. About halfway through the journey, Potato complains that he's getting blisters on his feet. And he would like to rest. Would you allow him to rest?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, he rests for an entire... Like, he is not going to get up for an entire day.
Can I heal his blisters?
He will get up sooner than that, then. Yes. Easy
Do I
enough.
need to do a medicine check?
It's fine. So I am going to rename this ogre. To Potato. As you all start bringing a ogre into town, people are very much not happy. A small militia comes up and is brandishing weapons at him.
My dear villagers, please, he is friendly and he is with us.
My name's Potato.
We are hoping that he can be put to work here in the town, help rebuilding. Maybe gather lumber from outside the village, gather stones for mill work.
I am a vegetable-tarian.
He only eats vegetables now.
And meat.
He does not eat meat. Potato, you do not eat meat.
I don't eat meat.
He does not eat meat.
If you want to live with these people peacefully, you do not eat meat anymore.
You see, as you guys are talking, Obi, you would know. Hold on, as I pull them up. Gotta find the person. The one villager of Phandalin that you all have not met, just because she's been at her farm the entire time. You would know this young not young. Technically, she is the equivalent of a MILF, but for halflings. Quilleen, Carp's mother, tiny little halfling, walk up to Potato and reach out her hands. I could use a hand on the farm. Would you like to come stay with me, Potato?
I just realized I was muted.
Are you crying?
No, I'm laughing at something that Jay sent me, but I just realized that I was muted and I've been talking this whole time and like reacting and trying to like join in the conversation
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. There was no like super profound conversation happening. It was just more of a chatting along as we go.
Okay, how can we guarantee that Potato's not gonna eat this halfling woman? Because I'm gonna be so upset.
Pull his teeth out. We'll defang him.
If we kill
um,
another nice person?
Halflings are meat, right?
No, they are
No.
not. Potato.
They're not meat?
Potato.
He looks down
look
at
me.
Quilleen.
Potato,
Hold
look
on.
at me.
Yes,
Potato.
Yes.
Potato.
Yes.
I knocked
Yes.
you out. I knocked out all your friends that were with
Yes.
you. I am very
You killed
strong.
them too.
I'm strong. Do not test me. You touch a hair. You harm this woman. You harm this halfling. I will come back.
Potato?
It'll be your end.
Potato, you only eat the food that she gives you or that comes from the ground.
Make me
Hold
a
on.
persuasion
Hold on.
or intimidation check. Your choice.
Hold on. Obi goes off, grabs
Oh.
Lennar, and brings him back. Is like, Lennar, I need you on potato duty. If he starts acting up, set him on fire.
What's Potato? That's a big guy.
Okay.
Um,
Are we really?
You're meat, so I don't eat you.
Yes. Good job, Potato.
My
Good job.
Potato, you are understanding this perfectly well.
Lennar,
Do not
if you
eat
don't
her.
kill him, if he even makes a hairline out of move, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm a tiny kobold. What
Yeah.
am I gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna.
You can breathe fire.
Should I stay back from the next adventure just to make sure? I mean, Draxus already got Big Al killed. I'm not gonna let this halfling get.
No, he's gonna be okay. My dearest Lennar, I believe that you are far more powerful than you ever believed that you could be. I believe that you are one of the strongest individuals I've ever met. I do
Potato.
believe very firmly that if something does go awry, you would be able to protect this village very well, very proudly, and very effectively. I'm rolling a persuasion.
yeah,
Potato.
roll persuasion.
Potato. This is a baby dragon. He will eat you if you misbehave. I point at Lennar.
I didn't mean to still be on, but yeah.
You're fine.
He took down the leader in a cave that was an orc with nothing but his fire. Behave.
Okay.
Sorry to do it.
The Potato is going to put a big meaty hand to his chest and like try to bow but stumble because he's not really well balanced. Almost accidentally crushing Queen, who jumps out of the way just in time.
Potato, be careful.
Sorry, trying to show respect to the dragon man. I'll help out on halfling steak person's farm. but I won't eat halfling steak person because I am a vegetarian now.
Good job. Don't call her halfling steak. That don't go well. Call her by her name.
What is your name, halfling steak?
I'm Pauline. But you can call me Mom. Everyone around here does.
Okay, Mom.
Good job. Good job, Potato. Gives him like a small head pat and a potato.
He eats the potato. This is better without the dirt on it. And he is going to reach down a finger, and Pauline is going to, like, grab it in both of her hands and start walking him to her farm.
We helped.
Did you?
I
Or
was
did you
about to
just
say.
add a ogre to this village?
It's questionable.
Alright.
On to Gnome Town, and hopefully that's still intact.
Alright. So where are you guys gonna head to next?
We're gonna go to the gnome village.
Alright. Heading to Gnomeguard. Do you know where Gnomeguard is?
Where Nomergon is?
To the south.
Gnomeguard. That is the
Nomergon.
name of this place. Gnomeguard.
'Cause it was, yeah, to the southeast of Phandalin.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers, yeah.
Would one of you like to make me some sort of check to try to figure out, like, what check would this be? To figure out
Tress really
where
good
this...
at maps?
Yes.
Tress, you are pretty good at maps.
I vote on Triss making any rolls regarding the map.
Alright. What sort of a check do you think would work for this, Triss?
Survival.
Alright, roll me a survival
Or
check.
don't I just get it anyway?
It is not a place you have been yet.
One moment. Come on, pink dice, don't let me down. Do I get advantage? Never mind. I don't think I need advantage for that.
You do need a 25 to succeed.
Shut up. Then I get advantage.
You are able to find Gnomeguard.
I can't that guy.
Show his face.
One moment while
Do I really need a 25, or are you being a jerk?
No, I'm being a jerk.
Well, quit it.
No, it's fun. One second.
Oh, potato.
Alright, so... Gnomeguard being a city, it's the city. Let me double check where it is on the map.
I don't love that art for Win. I'm gonna find different art.
Okay, it's there. Gnomeguard is here.
Alright. It is easily within a day's travel from Phandalin, especially considering you have cart driver extraordinaire, Lothar. So if you'd like to go to Nomengard, you absolutely may.
We don't have a cart.
Oh, you gotta walk.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
He
hoofing
can
it
go
over mountains
walk
is
speed
easy
of
enough.
40, he'll beat everyone.
Gotta beat everyone senseless,
Knock them all out.
violently.
Kill them with kindness. Kindness is the name of my fists.
It's all black.
Yes, I am aware.
Okay.
Because I need to get you all onto the map. Is it still black for you? I forgot if I put
No.
daylight on it.
Yes.
It is, I can see things.
I see nothing.
Why is Obi shining light?
I burn like a diamond.
I do not know why you are shining light, Obi.
Light.
Oh, I know why. It's not that you're shining light. It's that's what you can see, I think. No, because Traxxas isn't doing it. I don't know why that is. It's very odd. Yeah, you're not emitting light.
Say on my screen, he's not emitting any light.
It's really weird.
I'm dragging my icon.
Oh,
Okay, I
cool.
can see something.
Say Scarlet's emitting light now.
I mean, it doesn't say she's emitting light either.
I mean, at least I can see now.
That's strange.
Easy.
What do your elf eyes see?
I see things. I
Mhm.
see a river, and maybe the bottoms of some rock, some cliffs.
Alright. So, let me pull up Nomengard's description as you get there. You follow a stream uphill to the base of the mountain, where a waterfall erosion has carved out a natural concavity. The roaring waterfall creates a cloud of mist as it plunges into a shallow pool of water, within which rise two small islands covered with 2-foot-tall red and green and purple mushrooms. Several cave openings overlook the pool from rocky ledges 20 to 30 feet above. Mountain blocks any sunlight from reaching this place. You may move as you so wish.
So I notice a river. Is that river like clean water?
Would you like to try to drink it to find out?
Sure.
All right. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Love that.
Tastes fine.
Amazing.
Crystal clean, pure water, as far as you can tell. Triss and Obi, you can move your tokens.
Yeah, I'm doing something.
I assume it's dark here.
Question, does anybody have a canteen?
We all have.
Yes, all of you.
Whoa,
All
I
of
went
you do.
too far.
Okay, do you guys want to, like, fill up your canteens?
Yeah.
Babe, do you want to let your horse get a drink?
I don't know if I trust this water. He made you do a throw.
Yeah, but it's safe. He said it was safe.
He said it seems safe as far as you can tell.
So with the Wonder thing, it says that I can find berries and small game and water and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I've not,
So-
like... What's up?
Is it bad?
Triss, you take a small handful and you, like, just a very faint sip just to get the water in your mouth to, like, not swallow it, but get a taste for it. And as far as you can tell, this water is clean and palatable. As you swallow the water, you do feel slightly funny.
Funny, haha? Or funny, I drank the
chemicals in the water
Kool-Aid.
that turn the frogs gay.
You feel light. Like your body is not as heavy.
The water's making you high.
I mean, that is kind of the exact definition of light. Also, I'm rolling a d20. It has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
I just need to know.
Triss, what is Triss's weight?
That's not something you ever ask a woman.
I am
she's
asking anyway.
70 pounds.
170 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay. You are now 85 pounds.
Oh shit.
So I assume it's dark in here. If so, I was gonna light a torch and have my mage hand carry it.
Alright. I am just going
Does
to...
weight affect anything in the game?
Generally, no.
Okay.
Generally. You said torch?
Yeah.
I'm just going to put the light on you. There you go. Triss. Who else? Triss, Jaraxxus, and Lothar. Each of you have something in common that the others do not have. So, actually, Jaraxxus, you're going to find out firsthand. Roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
Okay. And Triss, I already rolled for you on that. But yeah, what do you guys do as you traverse and explore?
Feel like Baldur's Gate 3 when they're like, fail perception. I'm like, well, shit.
You should be getting light from my torch.
I'm assuming I can't see up this clip face.
You cannot.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up this cliff face.
1 second. I'm gonna try something. Dynamic lighting is being a weird. You're going to try climb up that cliff face. Make me an athletics check. Yeah, you are easily able to climb up that cliff face. As you get to the top, you find that there is a rail. It looks to be carved out of the stone. This seems to be some sort of a balcony that you are climbing up onto.
And I see the person in front of me, the individual.
They are in a bed, fast asleep.
Robert?
Alright, we are going to not do this right now. Is there okay, we're just gonna slide down.
Did we not find the front door?
You do not know where the front door is.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth and I'm gonna walk around this whatever I can to try and find an entrance to this town.
You can make me a investigation or perception check. All right. With a 15, you would realize that of all of the cliff faces around here, this one is the only one that has a path leading up. So that must be the entrance. Which means you do need to wade through the water.
Or fly.
Can I jump?
Or fly. What is your what is your strength score?
I
Oh, I got
noticed
negative.
that there's like a bridge looking thing down here.
Yeah, that is in the air. It's high up.
Oh.
And on top of a cliff.
Yeah. So,
I'm
Ginkgo,
going
what is
to-
your strength?
My strength is a 8. It's a -1.
You would not be able to jump through the river unless if you spent a key point for Step of the Wind. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
I was gonna say we could, like, since we have rope, we could tie the rope somewhere and have somebody fly over, and then just in case the, like, water's, like, really high, we could, like, have somebody hold the rope and they could, like, we could hold onto the rope as we cross.
I spent a key point. I'm jumping.
All right. You easily cross the river.
I'm gonna fly over.
You easily cross the river.
Bye, peeps.
How deep is the river?
One way to find out, I do a running jump.
What's your strength?
15 plus 2.
You are easily able to cross the river.
How deep is the river?
Looking at the river, it looks like it can be waded across. Looks like it'd be getting up to, like, maybe your thighs.
Oh.
But it's a
Okay,
very
which is
lazy
how-
river.
Oh, but wait, you got heavier or lighter?
I am lighter.
Motherfucker, you might float across the fucking place if you try to step in that water.
I'm gonna just, like, cross it. Oh, wait,
Alright.
do you want to ride?
Make me another Constitution saving throw.
What'd you say, man?
I asked if you wanted to ride.
Hop on the back of the horse. We'll jump across together.
Sure, considering I'd probably be up to my neck.
I'd recommend Tris and Ginkgo to move.
Yeah, still no effect for you, Bailey.
Say, me and the horse will jump across. I assume it's able to clear that gap.
Yeah. You all can clear the gap.
Sketchy water that's touching mushrooms is sketchy.
Who would have thought? All right. I need you all to roll initiative. Once I pull up the thingy.
I thought this town was friendly.
It is. Initiative does not necessarily mean that you are in combat.
Okay. See, every time you say that, I'm like, shit's about to go down.
Oh.
I mean, we're gonna probably interact with guards. That's why we're doing initiative. Not necessarily hostile, but guards. Gonna have to take turns.
It's more of traveling through here. It's to... Because there's stuff. Weird stuff.
And things.
Yeah, because all the gnomes are high.
Alright.
They're all munching on
Toby.
mushrooms.
What would you like to do? You can... I will let you start with each of you. At the top of the thing. It's right here. For when you get there. What would you like to do? Lothar, wait your turn. You may travel through the caverns as you wish.
Already not liking the look of this. Let's go this way.
Been 10 foot so far. Alright, you find yourself in a room. A furnished room. A dining room. You find yourself looking at a large dining table with several chairs sized for what you can assume is halflings or gnomes. Probably gnomes, considering. And a stout wooden cabinet which is against the east wall, that has various dishware and utensils stacked atop of it.
Who's broken into someone's house?
Hope you feel
I
good.
was trying to find an entrance to the village. That's why I was trying to search around the whole place. I'm guessing this is everyone's backyard that's overlooking the water.
Is that your 30 feet? Or not 30 feet, 25 feet for you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're in narrative. Lothar. Here you go. Do you need a torch lit on your character?
I'll cast light on my shield.
Alright, I'll just, bright light. Funny.
What time of day is it?
It is daytime.
Okay, just checking.
Nighttime.
2,
Nighttime.
4, 5, 6.
You have 6 move. Get back.
Oh, there was 6.
You said... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That's right. Lothar. Question for you. Do you speak gnome? Do you speak gnomish?
I speak Dwarven, though.
Dwarven is not gnomish.
It is not.
It is not. So, let me see what you get to encounter. You look around as you are traveling throughout, and you, notice on one side of you, bolted to the floor of one of the rooms nearby, is a rotating platform equipped with 4 mounted heavy crossbows that seem to be belt-fed to be able to be reloaded automatically. Mounted above these crossbows, at the height about 6 foot, is a chair equipped with various pedals that you feel like probably causes the entire contraption to quirk, maybe spin, or something of the like. On top of that, clanking, clattering contraption sits a rock gnome who kind of looks at you, yelps, says something in Gnomish, cackles like a madwoman, and let me read this. What's your armor class?
18.
18. Alright, you get hit with 3 crossbow bolts. As 4 of them launch out towards you, you hear as they all get reloaded immediately. And you take 22 points of damage. However, 9 of that is taken away because of your armor ability. So that is going to be 13 points of damage. That is your turn.
So, okay. Okay. So I didn't get. Okay.
Go. What were you gonna say?
Oh, no, I'm trying to think. James gonna slap a bitch. Oh. Y'all's turn.
Triss, you hear the sound of crossbows immediately, like, 4 immediately all at once. And you see Lothar, as you are up there, become a hedgehog.
Oh dear.
So he has an armor class of 18, so there must be a plus to those.
Yes.
Okay.
It is just easier for me to roll 40.
Got it.
I don't speak Gnomish. Hello, are you okay?
I'm hurt.
Lothar? Do you want some healing?
I'll be able to heal myself next turn if I live to it.
I have cure wounds. Oh, wait, can I cast it at a different level now?
We might need to try and figure out if we can reason with them somehow. Or if Rick James is gonna slap bitch and we're just gonna raise the town.
Well, let me give you some heal first.
So you go
Why
up
that
to
has
Lothar,
psychic damage?
and you heal him 4 points of healing.
Yeah. Does that do anything for you?
Gets me to 29.
Of all the people to encounter that, it's a good thing it was you with your heavy armor master ability.
Oh yeah, taking 9 off the top helps.
Anytime you get hit, it takes, as long as it's non-magical. Which is really good. Anyway, yeah, Triss, you heal. Oh, sorry.
Sorry so much.
Is that your turn?
It can.
Can?
I'm trying to think how to word this. Can I, like, Why are we here?
We are trying to seek aid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we came for quests and money and trade, but apparently we've met welcome with violence.
Perhaps there's a reason for that.
But they're friendly gnomes.
Well, we didn't get
Wait.
to finish finding the entrance to this actual town.
You found the entrance to the town. That is
Why
the
are we
entrance
here?
to the town.
You said there was a table, like a dining room table.
Yeah. Obi found the table. Lothar found something else. If you go, why are you here? If you go to quests, No Place Like Gnome is the quest that you're currently at.
Yeah.
Lost town of Gnomeguard to the south of East Fiddlet is named for its edifices.
Yeah, because I was trying to talk to them about helping rebuild
Gotcha.
Fandorn.
Well, I'm just gonna, like, put my hands up in, like, a, hey, like, become in peace kind of way.
You hear them spout something in Gnomish.
Tell them no hablo gnomish.
No hablo gnomish.
Make me a persuasion check, Triss. With a 19, they narrow their eyes. They don't fire, but they are trained on you.
Do you speak common, or,
We are going to
what
get
else?
back to that. Go, it is your turn.
They haven't seen me yet?
No. You saw your husband become a pincushion, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth.
Okay. Roll me and stealth. Verb stealth.
1 second, I'm just checking my skull from pasting it so I can read it while I roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can hide easily, okay. That's a big oof.
Alright. You may move 30. I know your move is normally higher than that, but for the sake of this exploration, it is 30. So that is 6 squares you may move.
I'm gonna get close to behind my husband, and I'm going to do... Can I sneak between Triss and Lothar just to get a hand of healing, then move back? Because I'm only at 4, so if I move 5 to just occupy the same space as Triss
Yeah,
for
that's
a
fine.
second, then back. Okay. And do a hand of healing. Okay, let's see. So is that just my unarmed strike? It's my... Let's see. Because I can never remember what my martial arts die is, plus my wisdom modifier.
It is currently 6, plus your wisdom mod. And D6, not 6. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm just going to use my unarmed... I hope that's still right.
Your unarmed has moved to a D6 worth of damage.
So I'm just going to use that to roll for what my hand of healing will do.
Sounds good. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a D6 now. Yeah. Lothar, you regain 8 points of health.
I'm just gonna say we are looking for the what's Nomer guard?
Gnomengard.
We're looking
Uh,
for Nomengard.
Do you speak Gnomish?
I do not. I speak Goblin and Sylvan and Common.
So you say that in Common, I assume.
Yeah, because they're probably not going to know Sylvan, and they're probably not going to know Goblin.
All right. Draxus, you cannot bring Ruin in there with you.
Oh, I figured.
Just checking. Ruin will happily wait by the stream. Do you instruct Ruin to do anything while you wait?
Just watch for anybody coming and to not drink the water.
Okay. Ruin will stop going to crane their head to drink the water and then just start looking out. All right, you have 6 moves to do with as you wish.
Okay. I guess we're all just kind of piling in this hallway.
Except for Obi, who's off on their own.
I guess I'll stand in this doorway and kind of watch Obi and watch what's going on in front of us.
All right, and finally, Scarlet. What would you like to do for your 6th move?
I think I am just gonna... Did I see Lothar get pretty much porcupined?
Yes.
I am going to just, like, stand next to Draxus.
Yeah, they seem to lead the charge.
All right, Obi, it is your turn. What would you like to do for your move?
Obi currently just sitting what looks like a dining room. Is just gonna wander around.
All right. One party member gets pin cushioned. Another party member. Interesting furniture. Is this mahogany?
No, he's
Mahogany.
Goldilocks and the 3 bears.
Dang right, he's a bear.
It's 25. Crossroad. But I shall make that decision next turn.
I'm not doing well.
So is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my move.
All right, Lothar. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Crying is a free action, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah. I put my warhammer up, and I'm all holding the shield, and I'm like, we are not here to fight. We are here for friendly negotiations and to come to an accord.
Make me a persuasion check. Or intimidation if you're trying to be spooky about it.
I am not trying to be spooky at the fuck all.
With a 17, the person at the contraption cackles and starts speaking in common. What's your perception modifier?
Passive
Like
or
what's your passive perception?
13.
Okay. What about you, Triss, and you, Ginkgo, since you're all right there?
Mine's 15.
Okay. And what about...
13.
Okay, so Triss, you are the only one who understands this. So have you ever like recorded yourself, then played back your voice on fast forward?
Yeah.
That's what the rest of you hear. Triss, you're the only one who actually like can piece together what they're saying. The rest of you hear just
They're like in Animal Crossing.
yeah, pretty much.
They're the villagers in Animal Crossing.
Triss, I am not going to go super fast.
Thank
with
you.
this. I am just going to. They are one super excited that their contraption worked. Two are accusing all of you of being shapeshifters, and three telling you all to stand down lest you all wish to die.
I've already stood down.
You currently have a warhammer up.
No.
There's a
Before I
shield
said
up.
anything, I said I have my shield and I put my warhammer up.
Like
Yeah,
away. Away.
Yeah.
Put your warhammer away.
If you put something up, you put it away.
You know, you could also like put it up like you're about to strike with it.
No. You'd
No.
hold it up.
Yeah, I put it up. I put it away. I can't sheath it because it doesn't have a sheath.
All right. Do you move, Lothar?
No, I was pleading with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have my hands up in surrender. Like.
All right. Lothar. Does that'd be 2d10?
Yeah, 2 of them hit.
Alright. You will be taking 0 damage because I'm just screwing with you.
Bruh. Too much screwing. You remember the little boy that acquired Wolf? That is you right now.
I wasn't screwing around when you found Big Al.
Only person laughing, my dude.
And I'm the only one who matters. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway.
Lothar, you have no clue what this person is saying. Ginkgo, you have no clue what this person is saying. Triss, you barely have a clue what this person is saying.
I'm just gonna start, like, trying different languages to see if that works. I know Common, Draconic, Elvish, Infernal, Primordial, Sylvan, and Undercommon. Do they understand any of them?
They
basically
understand
just saying, we are peace. We come in peace. We are here to... How to word? We have heard of your engineering expertise and your renown in magic and how would you artificery?
They pat the crossbow contraption.
Exactly, it is stunning.
One of the arrows does go off right by your head, Triss. It was a misfire. It immediately reloads. And they say,
love it.
It works.
It does. It works gloriously. And I would be even more impressed if it hadn't gone off into my friend here. But we need some help. Phandalin calls for aid.
I do not negotiate with shapeshifters.
I am not a shapeshifter.
I do not associate with liars.
I am a fairy. Actually, I'm an Illyrian. And the only thing that I can really do is some basic fairy magic.
Show me.
Okay. Which would be more impressive? What is Jordcraft?
You create like plants that bloom and stuff.
I hold up my hand.
It's the druid prestidigitation.
hold out my hand and I make some like pretty flowers bloom, and like a butterfly fly around it.
All right.
Uh,
Also, I forgot to have you do this earlier. Roll me a d20, and then roll me another
me?
d20 after that. Yes.
Uh, 5.
Okay.
And a 4.
Okay. Right. I actually need to do something for you real quick.
Me?
Okay.
What is that?
It's a special
What?
tool that'll help us for later.
What did you stick on me?
It's a special tool that will help us for later. I also need to do this.
I'm not flying.
Ginkgo. Actually, no. Ginkgo, I need you to roll me a d20. Okay, yeah. Yeah. And Jiraxis. No, yeah, you did. Lothar, do you have a torch?
I have light cast on my shield.
I need you to roll me a d20. Oh, fun. I need you to roll me a d100. All right. As you all are talking, Lothar, you start to feel very strange, as if things were getting a little bit tight. Lothar, you find yourself feeling quite claustrophobic.
Oh.
As you are struggling to fit in the tunnels.
Is this Alice in Wonderland?
My dear, whatever has been done, I'll graciously request for it to be undone. I've come here in peace, and I still have yet to initiate any sort of combatant action towards you or your family here.
Intruders. Shape-shifting intruders.
What can we do to prove to you that we're not shapeshifters?
Lothar. You are now size large. You don't know when this is going to end or if it will end. Have fun with that knowledge. Ginkgo, I think it's about time we move to you. What do you do, Ginkgo?
I'm really tempted to get the fuck out of here and circle around the entire fucking village trying to find another way in.
You're just gonna have to go through all this again and trying to convince people that we're not shapeshifters.
I see what I have in my inventory. And I have, I'm going to go. Really tempted to just start flicking the 5 pieces of colored glass I have left in my inventory after making the glasses from Lamar.
Flicking them?
Yeah, just flicking them at this little gnome.
Sure. Yeah. Do it.
No, I just said I should piss him off, but I don't know what else to do right now. I can't
I mean,
understand.
at my current size, I got 2d8 plus strength damage to any hit I do right now, so...
You just
Correct.
punch him in the face? I mean, you could probably just destroy his... or their...
Her?
Her, sorry, you could destroy her mechanism thing.
They're not going to help us, though. They're not really going to help us right now, but...
What to say?
Does anyone in our party speak gnome? Does Obi speak gnome?
I don't think any of you speak gnome. It's not a language a lot of people decide to pick up.
Wait, were they impressed by my magic trick?
What was your magic trick? Sorry.
I held up my hand and I made like flowers and like a little butterfly fly around the flowers.
Oh, they are. They don't see you as a shapeshifter as much now. They're still very cautious. However, with Lothar being very big, their attention is mostly on him. Yeah, Kinko. Anything? Or you just want to hold for now?
Probably gonna hold for now. I didn't drink the water, so I don't know what's causing the shit to happen around us. I am just
Alright.
very...
Draxus. Lothar is big.
So he actually did grow in size. He just doesn't think he did.
No, he grew in size.
I mean, I'm kind of stuck on the same page as Ginkgo. I mean, I'm at the back of the pack. This isn't Lothar's conversation right now to go any further.
Alright.
I can't really do anything. I'm not going to start wandering halls when stuff like this is going on.
Alright, Scarlet, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm with Draxus.
Alright, I am going to remove you all from turn order. Because that was really the only thing that I needed to do initiative on. That little encounter. You are free to do as you please. Obi, don't wander off too far too quickly.
I graciously implore for myself to return to my normal size with due haste. I would greatly appreciate it.
I didn't do that to you.
That's Lenar's voice.
I didn't do that to you.
Then how did this occur?
No.
It's your problem.
I'm desperately trying to be civil in this accord. I came here in peace. I get shot, and I am now enlarged.
It's interesting. I'm just happy my contraption works.
I am happy for you, and I assure you that I wish you the best of endeavors in the future going forward. We came here on a peaceful mission to talk to you about the city northwest of here, Fandolin, who is in need of help at the current moment.
Oh, you want to talk to the king then? Be careful, he's kind of mad right now.
Ma'am, I have no idea what you mean by being mad. That is a feeling that I very much can understand.
Mad, insane, psycho, crazy, delusional.
Think we're all a little delusional.
We're all mad here.
Insane in the membrane.
Lothar, you feel your body begin to shrink. as you return back to your normal size.
Where is this king of yours?
She points south, and then she points to the west. You're probably going to want to talk to Fibblestib and Dabbledob. They're the ones that are kind of like in charge right now.
Then where are they?
Points the same direction.
Thank you.
Say, are there doors in this hallway?
Lothar just leaves. Lothar, as you come out, Draxus's horse looks different. Let me change it so it fits. Where is it? There we are. There we go. Draxus's horse is now blue.
I'm just gonna slowly walk out right behind him, see that it's blue, and be like, "Ruin, did you drink the water? I told you not to drink the water."
You get the feeling in your head that it did not drink the water, but it feels funny.
Did you eat the mushrooms?
It shakes its head no.
I do feel like there's something in the water here. Literally and figuratively.
So are there doors in this hallway that we can't see, or is it just the two?
It's just... there's no doors. You just can continue to walk as you wish.
Okay, so there's only the two entrances in the hallway. There's no way to go south.
I mean, you can go south if you continue around and, like, explore and stuff. Like Obi is.
Oh, okay. So there's just doorways I can't see. Okay.
Those plants in the islands.
Those are giant mushrooms. Like 2-foot tall mushrooms.
Do I recognize them with my just absolute wandering?
Make me a nature check or an arcana check.
I feel like those fuckers are what's causing the...
I'm casting guidance.
Lothar, roll me a d20.
Sorry, you said nature or investigation?
Yes. With a 12, you would not know what these are. They're big mushrooms.
So it's seeming to me we have to go deeper into these caves to find the people she was talking about.
Obi, you can continue to walk, by the way. You don't need to hold still. I will stop you if you need to. If I need to.
I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna test something.
Yeah, that will. Sure.
I'm gonna cast.
1 second, Obi. Pause. Lothar, you were gonna say?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
All right. Roll me a d20.
Yep, that was my test.
Okay. You cast Cure Wounds. Works. Nothing seems amiss to you. Out of character, I know you know what this is. In character, nothing seems wrong at the moment, Lothar. Obi, going into where you were just now, let me read what you see.
Can I make an insight check?
This would be an Arcana check. Right. Do you cast guidance to give you the bump?
Yep.
Roll me a d20. Okay. With a 16, you are in a wild magic zone. Any sort of magic or manipulation of the weave has a chance to cause side effects. You would know that long-term habitation within a wild magic zone causes side effects. You would realize that Ruin is blue because they are literally held on this plane by a constant stream and warping of the weave. Draxus, hold still. I still need to get to Obi. Obi, as you're searching around, you would see as you walk in, parked into tiny alcoves off to the side, what originally looks like barrels. Just on their side, wooden barrels. Then you take a better look at it, and it looks like they have spider-like legs. 6 of them, in particular, articulated metal legs. And on the front, forward-facing pincer claws, seems to be like a little hatch on top of those. And do you, inspect them further?
Okay, hold on. So you said they're like barrels with 6 legs, pincers?
Yep.
Yeah. I guess just.
Let me pull up a picture of what this is.
They're like the little dwemer spiders from Skyrim.
Kind of. But it looks like Obi could probably crawl into this. Let me show you it in art. That's what it looks like.
Ooh.
Yeah. Opening up the little hatch on the top, you see a bunch of sticks with little balls at the end of them. One of them has a what you can tell is a gnomish letter on it. Another one, gnomish letter. There's little foot pedals at the bottom. Little switches, knobs, gears, levers. It's a very odd set of things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of leave it to its own devices. I don't know if it's gonna act on its own. It's gonna see me and start trying to attack me or anything. So I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay.
Side note, Rock and Tree, I can totally see that being like a fucking engineering pit.
Also, I got their size wrong. Let me blow them up so you can.
Okay, I really don't want to touch them now.
Yeah, that's what size they are supposed to be. All right. We'll hold off on Jiraxis for a little bit because you were sprinting away from everyone. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to explain it. We because my character now knows this, right?
Yes.
Okay. we are currently in a wild magic sphere around us, which is what is causing them to go insane and in causing all magic to have effects upon us whenever we use them. It would be advisable to prevent yourself from using any magical abilities for the time being in this area. Because we don't manipulate the weave, but we flow with it, motherfuckers.
Obi being the only one who is completely purely non-magical in the party.
Well, because I was sitting there, even I was talking about, but with Ginkgo though, does using the key, does that count as magic abilities?
Normally it wouldn't, but for the lulz, I'm making it count because like the lore behind key versus the weave is like they're literally the same thing, but they're slightly different enough where they're not. It's weird.
That's what I was trying to figure out, because they took away spell like abilities after.
So I'm just saying it's still a manipulation of the weave for the purposes of this. Like in a anti-magic sphere, I'm not. It still will work. You find yourself in a dining room.
Yeah, but they said the people we had to talk to are to the southwest, right?
Correct. The south and west. That doesn't mean you can't explore otherwise.
That's where I was trying to get to. I was like, south. Shit, we can't go west. It's just this is going east.
The rest of you can move around your tokens throughout the map. That does include you, Drax, if you'd like to. Hold on, let me get you there, Lothar. You can move your character back.
I don't know if I want to talk to anybody else.
You walk into what looks to be a busy kitchen. This kitchen is furnished with gnomes in mind, so everything is either close to the floor or readily reachable by tugging on an overly complicated rope and pulley mechanism. 5 of these rock gnomes are busy here themselves. They seem to be talking to each other, like trying to figure out like what they're making. You see one of them is using a poker to stoke fire in a hot iron stove standing against one of the walls. One of them is using a complicated press-like contraption to squeeze oil out of a gigantic red mushroom and filter it into various oil flasks. Another one stands atop a low table and uses a mechanical rolling pin that has like extra little hammers that like really doesn't make sense why they're there. They're just there anyway. To knead out what looks to be bread dough, but it's like this very vibrant glowing green bread dough. Like we're talking uranium green. Another one is forming those green dough into loaves. He's sticking his tongue out like he's thinking really hard, and he's like just very much like a master sculptor, just like trying to get this bread perfect. And the last one of these 5 is sitting on a stool, stuffing a big purple mushroom into a barrel, and hops up on top of the barrel, into the barrel, and starts like stomping on it with bare feet until you start hearing squelching. And that is what you walk into.
That's what I walk out of.
Immediately says no.
Well, all's good here. Just gonna walk through this tunnel. Well, hello there, Obi.
You see into there the same thing Obi saw. Giant crabs made out of barrels and mechanisms.
Also not where I parked my car.
The rest of you can move, by the way. actually pause. It is midnight, so we're gonna call it here. Before I get too slap happy with exhaustion.
Right, you were slap happy from the very beginning.
It's because I love this place. It's just nuts.
Oh, I'm still convinced they're all high.
Early game.
You wouldn't be wrong.
I mean, come on, they're just making mushroom wine. What do you think is going to happen?
They are in a wild magic zone eating mushrooms.
So wait, it affects them even though they're not technically casting magic?
This is a village full of artificers. They're casting magic.
They are casting magic.
Okay, see, I was thinking it was mostly they just work with their brains and mechanicals.
No, artificers infuse magic into things.
Okay, so the magic is making them high.
Yeah. Amongst other things.
The magic mushrooms on top of it.
Casting magic constantly in a wild magic zone. Living in a wild magic zone. Eating food in a magic wild zone. Eating mushrooms that are very sus already in a wild magic zone. Pretty much assume everything in here is going to be just as trippy as watching Alice in Wonderland while on LSD and acid.
What are you talking about, man? This all makes
Congratulations.
sense.
Welcome, welcome to Nomengard, people.
So, is there a way to fix said wild magic zone?
Be a god.
Okay, so it's not fixable. Got it. They're just high for life.
Pretty much. It's funny. You don't need to be a god to make one. You just need to screw up really bad. To fix one, you need to be a god. Or have the access to godlike abilities like Wish, which can also go awry in a wild magic zone.
Wish can go awry in any zone.
True. It's because it's not meant for mortal hands.
Depending upon who casts it, and every time I cast Wish, I type up an entire essay.
If you cast Wish, you need a lawyer.
Well, good for you. I have a pre-law degree.
Well, when you get to the ability to cast Wish... Oh, wait, you're a cleric. Never mind.
Yeah. Find a scroll or ring of 3 wishes.
Gives you a luck dagger. There are no wishes left in it. It is now just a +3 dagger.
Yeah,
I'll still take a +3 dagger.
I mean, of all the things to get a +3 dagger, yeah, it's worth it.
the guy wished to be
anyway.
immortal. He got turned into a rock.
Yeah, that's Wish for you.
Yeah, like when you do Wish, like you have to cover every single detail. It's damn near not even worth it.
With the exception of some of the wishes that are just automatically succeed.
Yeah, the generic ones that they have listed.
I want wealth. Sure, here you go.
Like if you're doing anything big, yeah.
I wish the BBEG was dead. Congratulations, you are thrust into the future. The BBEG died of old age after achieving all of his goals. What I can't wait is for one of you guys to trip a wild magic effect that can also trip a wild magic effect.
I'm starting to
we
feel
pass
like
on that?
who all here has watched Mind Python Search of the Holy Grail?
A long time ago.
Pretty sure I've seen it as a kid, but
There's a point. So Arthur's looking for Camelot. He's trying to find Camelot. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of his adventure. And then he shows up there and then realizes 'tis a silly place. And then they leave. Not gonna lie. 'Tis a silly place.
Let's not go.
What I'm hearing is next Friday we just go deal with Obi's dead.
Immediately just says, nah, let's not this place.
Like, this place just ain't worth my headache. Real talk.
Like,
I
the only things
I will out of character say this. If y'all need magic items, this is the best place to procure them at.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
You're literally in a
I
place
feel
where
like 40
everyone
fucking
makes
dollars.
magic items.
Yes, but they're all crazy and could likely use said magic item on us and then toast.
Yes. True.
They could let us go, wait a minute, you're actually a demon. Yes, technically I am. Don't kill me, and I'm already dead.
We shall explore options. I do want magical items, though. But it's gonna cost you. What is it gonna cost you?
Your sanity. Your fucking
Everything.
sanity.
It'll cost you everything. Oh no, there's a okay, yeah. So yeah, because I cast the heal on myself because I wanted to try to figure something out. Yeah, no, it's not okay. So it's not the worst thing in the world if we're not here for a long time. We just gotta not be dumb about shit. It's really what it boils down to.
Get in, get out, cool off, get in, get out, cool off. I'm just saying, it'd be nice if our rogue had a gun, and I think this is the place to go for a gun.
But bow.
Gun hits
I mean,
harder.
yes, you can buy a gun here. I will just tell you that right now.
See, my thoughts are, though, if we're already in combat, a gun would hit harder, meanwhile a bow would be silent.
Mm-hmm. Guns are loud and they are powerful.
That's why I was like, well, I wonder if we can find Big Al's boomstick, because Obi could put that to good use.
But yeah, I'm gonna hang up for the night.
Hell yeah! All right, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go crash.